some haze and a drink. Get away from this place. Yeah, I'm gone.
What up, though? Where'd I go? Here I am. Yeah. I don't know where everybody just went, but what's up? Yo. Hello, you beautiful nerds. This is another motherfucking podcast with your boy Bill, your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, and this is another episode of the Bantha Bunch. The Bantha Bunch. No, we do it like the Bantha Bunch. You know we come and singing like the Bantha Bunch. Yeah. How y'all doing, man? Thank you for joining. What's this? For some reason, if I'm waiting before it starts, I have to close it on the phone and restart it once it starts. A pain. Dude, you just said some crazy shit. Like, you said some shit that made me look into my own eyes and staring out, looking back in to the back of my head. That was hella confusing. So yeah, today is a weird day. So we don't have no this is usually a members only stream on Tuesdays, but that for reasons that I will get into later, that is not possible right now, at least for the next few days, hopefully just a few days, maybe even like a week or so. But it just saves y'all money. So yeah, until we get that fixed, if it goes into next week, everybody will be getting those Drunk Bantha Does It Hold Up episodes early. We are going live on Twitter right now as well, on the Drunk Bantha's Twitter page. I don't know how that works, but I'm hoping it's working. So if you're watching from Twitter or if you're watching from the Drunk Bantha's channel, we really do appreciate ya. What's going on today? Yeah, and also, you know, make sure to chat it up with the chat. If you're here, don't be a stranger. We love to keep it up. If you've never been on Bantha's Bunch before, what we like to do here is just keep it chill. This is like your digital version of Mr. Rogers' Black Neighborhood. I'm gonna be sitting here talking to you by myself. That's usually how it goes. We'll have people jump in and out, but typically it's just me on this end, at least. Shout out to all the new subscribers for the Drunk Bantha's channel. I mean, y'all are really helping us get to 1,600 way faster than we got to 600 or even 1,000. Like, you're killing us right now, and I appreciate it. Killing me in a good way. I lost my lighter. But you guys are killing it right now, and I really appreciate that. Like, you have no idea how much easier it is to do this when we know that you guys really are out there appreciating it, loving it. You guys had our shares up a lot. Like, people were sharing our videos and sharing the shorts way more than normal the last 2 weeks. So I just want to say thank you. If you're watching right now and you're a new subscriber, thank you. And if you're watching right now for the first time, thank you and welcome. I left this right here too, because we do another channel called Nerds at Night. We started that with the 9 Nerd Yards crew, the other Banthas. And yeah, it's been really dope. We really appreciate everybody who has been over there at Nerds at Night, helping us get that channel growing. It's really taken off quickly. Shout out to Blake, Money Blake Weather. He's been out there making a lot of content. Please go over there and check that out whenever you get a chance. Like, subscribe, share, do what you've been doing here over there. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, shares have been up and comments have been up. Y'all keep that up for us, man, because it really there's no way for me to explain how much easier it is to get up every day and put out this hard work for y'all, just knowing that y'all really out there appreciating it. Um, it's not well. What's Morgan talking about here? I see. Yeah, well, it's all good, dude. You're here, and that's all that matters. Um, YouTube might be treating us a little weird because right now they want us to verify who we are, basically. We're now monetized, and they basically took down all of the ads until we get our employer ID and information to them for our LLC. So that's what's happening. That's what happened. It's a big issue. We do apologize. Little BTS, we were pretty sure that it didn't matter because we weren't like at the point where they could cash us out anyway. Like they only cash you out at a certain till you hit a certain dollar amount. So we figured we were good until we could get that out anyway. And also, what's the harm of them just holding the money until we get our shit set up? So it was like we're not spending it anyway. So let's just see how that works and take our time. But wrong. I was wrong. We could not take our time. And it sucks sometimes, but it sucks sometimes trying to keep up with the litigations and stuff, trying to keep up with what's going on and what we need to do because we're new to this. We're just starting out. As y'all know, we just got monetized like a couple of weeks ago. Like, well, I guess it's a month ago, month and a week ago now. So we're really new to all this stuff, and we're getting better. We're trying to get better every day. Don't forget, also, we got the merch. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, check out the merch store. It's probably in the link at the bottom of this or something. I don't know. But it will be later. Or it's on our YouTube. I mean, it's on our Instagram page. It's on our YouTube page. What up, though? What is up, Film Age? How's it going, man? Welcome to the Bantha Bunch, man. We where are you watching from? You watching from YouTube? I guess yeah, you watch it from YouTube, I think. That's cool. Yeah, man, welcome. This is the Bantha Bunch. The Bantha Bunch. I'm gonna get that song made so we can come in here and be proper with it. Can't post comments to some destinations. Oh, okay, yeah. So some of the things that I might. Okay, no. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, man. What we do here is we keep it going in the comments. Y'all are just as much a part of this show as I am. But I am gonna ramble about some things randomly. If you have anything that you want me to talk about or bring up, or you got questions for me, go ahead and lay it on me in the chat. Thanks, Film Age, for sharing that. I guess I should have waited until he got that because I guess he can't hear me when he said he'd get back. Damn it. I found it. The lighter. Man, Morgan, you know how sometimes you can't find that lighter? Your blunt go out, but you just can't find that lighter? Oh, man. That's terrible. It's a terrible, 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 terrible feeling. So what was I about to say? I was about to speak on something. Is anybody here? Everybody here is watching True Detective, I believe. Let me just say, it's been a real crazy fun ride with that show this season. And I saw something the other day. We did a show with Movie Files. Right after is a reaction video, like right after the True Detective episode went off. We jumped online, did a live, but when we were doing it, I was looking up some research on my phone, And I looked up Callie Reese, and Callie Reese is listed on IMDb to have been on. Sorry, if we're having connection issues, just give it a second. It'll come back. And if we do happen to lose connection, the live will keep going. I will be right back on. So don't trip. We'll be right back after these messages if we happen to fall out. We're dealing with some crazy rain here in Los Angeles, and sometimes when it floods real bad, the internet stops working really well. So, but we do have backup internet here, so don't trip. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about. But yeah, we were on the show, the movie Files on YouTube. Go like that, go subscribe to that. It said that Callie Reese, though, is in season 3 of True Detective. And I don't remember that. And I watched True Detective season 3 like twice. And I just don't remember. Now, I haven't watched it recently. Maybe that's what I'm fucking up with. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's where the problem is. But man, it is really like it's like, what did I miss? So I'm going to look it up. Like, after we get off this live, I got to watch Dune. I'm pretty sure it's the 80s one. Got to watch the 80s Dune because we're going to be covering it on Does It Hold Up? Does it hold up, though? Because the new Dune movie is about to come out right around my birthday. You know what I'm talking about? Right around my birthday. So we wanted to get that in soon, get it to y'all. You know what I mean? Does it hold up? Shout out to whoever has watched the newest episode of Does It Hold Up that came out every Monday at 4:20 a.m. Pacific time. Shout out to whoever's watched that. That Does It Hold Up has tracked higher than any, or is tracking higher than any Does It Hold Up video we've ever put out. And that's damn near a year of doing Does It Hold Up so far. We're in season 2. So please go check that out if you haven't. But thank y'all for checking that out. Whoever has been looking at it, I appreciate y'all. The newest episode is Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Charlie Murphy. I mean, star-studded cast, to say the least. We did it with the homie Money Blake Weather. And man, it was a blast. We had a lot of fun doing that episode. So I think y'all should check that out if you got the time, and you could put it on. You could just put it on when you're on your way to work or on your way home from work when you're in traffic. You can put it on while you running, because we're available on even all the podcast networks, and we're available on YouTube. I would just say put it on the YouTube and then just let it ride. That's what I do. I put it on YouTube on my phone, headphones. I don't even be looking at the damn thing. I just be listening to other shows. And so yeah, if you want to check out Does It Hold Up, it's on there. Harlem Nights. This month, every Monday, instead of every other Monday, you'll be getting an episode that Does It Hold Up, because because it's Black History Month. So we did one for every week. There's Black people, baby. We doing Black movies. Film Age says, hey, Bill, sorry you may have covered it, but you went to film school for audio. That's very interesting. Why did you choose sound? And who are your influences? Okay, that's a good question. So I chose sound as like audio engineering instead of like film, and learning how to record stuff and edit film and stuff like that. Because me and Alex, my brother, we were in a band from like 14 years old to like 24 years old. You know what I mean? So it was like I want to say when I was in high school, we really got real serious and started doing a lot of shows in clubs, bars, all throughout Alabama, southeast area. And I used to run all the practices. We used to practice like every Saturday, every Friday, every Tuesday, and every Thursday. I mean, every Wednesday. So every Tuesday and Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. And also we just jam out on days, but that we didn't have nothing to do, just playing around and whatever. The name of our group was called Into Never, all one word. Um, or I said a group, but it was a band, obviously. We were in a rock band. Trying to pull something up here. See if I can pull something up for y'all to see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I used to run sound before I was running sound. It was all live, and like that's how we grew up. So naturally, it was just like, oh, this is what I'll do to learn how to record myself, because I was doing like side projects with a lot of people vocally. I'm a singer, and I was doing a lot of side projects with people, but didn't have my own studio. Didn't have the ability to make beats, even though I knew how to make beats. And I just felt like I needed to get out of Alabama. And LA Film School actually has a school that's very similar in Atlanta and in Florida. But I wanted to get the hell out of the South. Not just the South, but far away from home. Too close to people um who basically, well, you know what? Statutes of limitations have passed. I used to sell drugs. So when you talking about somebody who is coming out of that lifestyle, I had to get away real bad. And I was then, doing music real heavy. So came to LA, did the whole music thing, going to class. I graduated with honors. I would have graduated with cum laude, but my math teacher gave me an 89. I had all I had hundreds, 98, 90. I mean 89. How did that lady give me an 89, man? But anyway, yeah, I did the whole thing and it was fun. I met a lot of people, learned a lot. Did some interning type stuff or interning stuff that I didn't really like. But then I got to a point where I was making more money outside of music, like music work, engineering work. I was making more money at my regular work. So it didn't make sense for me to keep taking like jobs in studios. So I haven't been in a studio with a BAB in a long ass time, which is a BAB is a big ass board, which is those boards that stretch like 20 feet and like in a big ass studio. It's crazy. But yeah, that's the official term is big ass big ass board. I'm gonna play this because like basically this is the band. This is the band. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah, y'all can see this. This was Into Never. Like Morgan said, it's the good old days. You know what I'm talking about? The good old days. Let's see here. It's just a good old boy. Okay. I'm trying to make sure this ain't too loud. Turn it down. So this is at a battle of the bands Emergenza Battle of the Bands. You can look that up. It was cool times. But yeah, this is why I ended up moving out here and going and doing audio, because we was already doing audio engineering, which I really didn't realize until I moved here. That basically I was already doing uh audio engineering. So I don't want to play too much of this because it might copyright myself. I'll approve it. But yeah, let's see. That's me. Yeah, I don't want to play it too loud. They're singing it. They're singing it. You know what? I don't know if that's man, Morgan. Look it up, man. See if that's available anywhere. I don't think that that's available anywhere. That song's called Suicide. It's a play on words before anybody gets crazy. Yeah, thank you. For some reason, when you go listen to the rock stuff, it's gonna be a space. Into Never with a space is the rock music. Into Never all together, one word, is the hip hop stuff. So yeah, go check out. Yeah, please go check out all of the rock stuff. You know, I want to do another rock album here soon. Uh, it's funny, we've got drunk Bantha merch, and we've made more money off of YouTube, which is not nothing, but we've made money off of YouTube in the last 2 months. We've made more, not even the whole 2 months, a month and a week. We've made more with YouTube and merch than we've ever made doing music. But that's because, I mean, with streams, you know, we should remake the first Into Never album. We could talk about that. We could talk about that off the pod. Well, what am I talking about? What else am I going to talk about? Well, yeah, I mean, we could do that. I've wanted to do another rock album for a minute. I got my bass restrung and neck adjusted. I'm just getting readjusted right now, music wise. I think all I need to do is do some magic mushrooms, and I think I'll be fine. I just need to get back into that mode. You know what I'm saying? My confidence was down. You know what's crazy about music? I was an athlete in high school, so I always think to myself, self, wouldn't it have been like better if you approach it as, I mean, wouldn't it be better if you approach it like an athlete? So I approach music like an athlete, man. I'm just trying to get better all the time, but you can't go out there and perform at the highest level that you're capable of unless you got confidence. Your confidence has to be beyond reproach. You have to be so confident as an athlete that it's delusional. Like, you have to be a completely delusional person, and that's the same thing with entertainment. Any type of entertainment, like athletes are entertainers too, and with music, I just got to be in that mode, confident as hell all the time. You know why I can sit here and do this show where I'm literally the only person talking and I'm giving facts and information, and later we're gonna start talking about this one documentary. We also, but not only am I doing that, I don't know if y'all know how hard that shit is. Is to sit here for like 2-3 hours and talk to y'all about, and with no response or with nobody supporting me here. That's hard. A lot of people don't do that. Even the radio people don't do that. But I'm able to do that because I'm extremely confident in being able to talk to y'all, because I'm confident in what I know and what I'm going to talk about. I don't talk about nothing that I don't know. I like to say that sometimes. So that being said, the music thing has become difficult to do because of the lack of confidence. not because I don't think I'm again, not because I don't think I'm good. Sorry, that was crazy. Not because I don't think I'm good at music anymore. It's just that it's just about confidence. Like I said, you got to have confidence. I wish I could blame. I wish I could blame that on the storm. That was my damn big ass like hands with these mallets. My big ashy mallet. It hit the mouse that's down here, and beep. Luckily, all it did was go backwards, and it didn't fucking end the whole stream. And oh man, Blake, who might join us today, I don't know. He might be riding around in the neighborhood, knock on the door. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing that. I've been playing a lot of the bass lately. So yeah, look out for that, man. Look out for that. I wanted to do a poll, but it's so difficult to do a poll from where I'm at. So because I don't want to stretch out to have to type. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know. Is that lazy? Am I lazy because I don't want to reach over and type? uh, let's see what Rachel said here. Rachel said, I would absolutely listen to a remake of the first album. Excuse me. I would absolutely listen to a remake. The first album is good. It's a pain in the ass to re-record though. Um, I really appreciate that. Thank you. The first album is good. I don't know where you heard. Oh, I know where you heard it. Yeah, it's on Apple Music too. I forgot Apple Music and Spotify, all that stuff. Huh? Yeah, yeah. And there's some stuff that's on Reverb Nation that's not on anything. So go check out Reverb Nation. They got some stuff that we did. I forget, I'll be forgetting about this kind of stuff because that's been so long ago. Um, but yeah, Film H, I hope that answered your question. We've been doing music and entertaining people since for over 20 years now. Filmate says, well, as you are aware, I'm making this secret web series and need music. So any old tracks you have, I'll be happy to throw them in. Hey man, I appreciate it. I got a lot of new stuff and old stuff. I mean, when I say old, it's gonna be like 2 years ago, a year ago. So I got plenty of stuff, man. I got plenty of stuff. Um, yeah, but we'll talk about that, man. We'll talk about that. I'll shoot you a link. We can talk about that probably tomorrow if you're available, or Thursday, because I don't got nothing to do Thursday. Um, but anyway, look out for that album. 20 years going, 20 years plus doing music, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child actor almost, you know what I mean? Child entertainer, came up in the streets. Yo, speaking of child actors, before I get into the Playboy murders, child actors. Somebody was asking me the other day, like, you met some famous people? You ever met somebody famous? And I was like, yeah, bet that up, Film Age. He said, you ever met somebody famous while you out there in Hollywood? I was like, actually, yeah, I have met some famous people. I always forget that I met famous people because I don't think about them as famous people. You know what I mean? Like, when you meet somebody in the grocery store, or if you meet somebody, when you're getting food, or you bump into somebody, that's in any day to day activity, you don't go, oh shit, I remember old buddy that I met at Starbucks, and he was like, you can go ahead in front of me because I haven't made up my mind yet. Like, I can't like, I don't be thinking about shit like that. So, but I have met a lot of famous people when I think about it, when I really sit down and think about it. And one time I was like real depressed. I was like, man, I was more depressed than anybody you know has ever been. Nobody has been as depressed as I was then. I mean, not as depressed, more depressed. No one's been more depressed than I was at this moment, man. It was terrible, you know. But I made it through. Obviously, we here now. But this night, I was like, man, F it. I'm about to go get wasted. You know, went to this bar that I was friends with the people who worked there. I go up. This was like a year and a half ago, by the way. So I go up in the bar club. It's like a club during the weekends, but it's just chill on the weekdays. So I'm thinking it's gonna be real chill. And then there was like a little small party going on in there. And this dude walks up to me, man. He had to be like 5'4". He walks up to me. I'm about 6 feet. So just to give you an idea, I'm looking down at this dude. He just walks up to me and daps me up. And I just like pulled my hand back, like, yeah, what's up? What's up, man? I'm a real friendly guy, you know what I'm saying? So I just dap him up, like, yeah, what's up, man? And I was thinking in my head as he's dapping me up, like, look at this bat Haley Joel Osment looking ass motherfucker. And as my hand hit his hand and came in for the dap, I said, holy shit. This fat Haley Joel Osment looking motherfucker is Haley Joel Osment. This is Haley Joel Osment. So I said, oh shit. I was like, what's up, dog? How's it going? He was like, hell yeah, man. Good to see you. It's good to see you. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. It's good to see you too. Shit. What the fuck's going on? He was like, it's my birthday. I was like, hell yeah. Happy birthday, man. God damn. I didn't know it was your birthday. He was like, hell yeah. Thanks for coming out. Man, hey, it's good to see you. You want a drink? And I was like, I'm good. I'm about to go get one. Thank you. He was like, let me know if you want one, man. I got you. So he walks off, right? I'm talking about this is at the front door. Like, I just walked into the place, literally. He walks off, and this blonde girl walks up. Her name's Emily, right? I'm like, what's up, Emily? Well, I didn't say what's up, Emily. She walks up and she says, hey, what's happening? I was like, hey, what's happening? She said, I'm Emily. She's like, do you know him? And I was like, no, I mean, I do now, but no, like, I I mean, like, I know who he is, but I don't know him. And she goes, hold on, are you a musician? And I was like, yeah, I am a musician. And then she goes, oh no, I thought you were Thundercat. And I was like, oh, that's disrespectful because I'm not like, he's a more heavy set dude than me. So I thought that was a little disrespectful. And I think, you know, all black dudes don't look the same. I don't think. Man, she's hanging out with me. We drinking. She tells me she's his sister. I'm like, oh snap. How's it going? Like, I didn't know her from Adam's House Cat because I didn't know she was also an actress and she, you know, also an actor. And she was Miley Cyrus's best friend in Hannah Montana. So I didn't know that. So I'm hanging out with the Osmonds. You know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with like Hollywood royalty. You want to? Nah, like low royalty, like lords, not like, you know, kings and queens and princes and shit. I'm talking about like lower lords, you know, down there with like the little fingers and shit like that. Not no, you know. But turns out, how about they are basically from Birmingham, Alabama. The Osmonds' parents went to Homewood Elementary School in Birmingham, Alabama. And they moved, they met in elementary school. They got married right after high school. and they moved to Los Angeles, Glendale, Los Angeles, California, and had Haley the year they moved here, which was 1986 or 1985, 1986, whatever. They moved here, and the rest is history, right? I mean, they telling me this, and I'm telling them I'm from Alabama. We became best friends. That was one of the craziest nights, not because of that. Like, after Emily left, Haley Joe Osmond, he followed me everywhere we went. That he followed me everywhere. When I say everywhere, I have a lot of female friends. So I have a lot of female friends. So he was like, hey, I might want to hang around a little bit. So just like Phil May said, laugh out loud, I had a feeling he was a fun drunk. Yes, he is a fun drunk. You know, I think Cuba Gooding Jr. is the only funner drunk in Hollywood. Got to be, because this dude was getting it in. Look, it was his birthday, so let's not judge anybody, but he was like dancing and flailing around, man. He was having the time of his life. I was so, not like I wanted him to pay for anything. He didn't pay for nothing of mine, by the way. He bought drinks for other people, but he did not pay for anything for me. And because I refuse to have someone whose birthday, famous or not famous, it's your birthday, why are you buying me drinks? You know what I'm saying? So if you're having issues right now with it's not you, it's me. If you're having issues seeing me or hearing, it's not you, it's me. That it's raining here in Los Angeles like crazy, and it's flooding in certain areas. So I am losing connection from sometimes. But if you happen to see a loss in connection, like it goes out, the live will keep going. I just have to switch to better internet, a different internet. So we do have backup internet here. So just chill if it happens. But yeah, man, Haley Joel Osment, man, cool ass dude. He's like, what? Turn around, don't drown. No, yeah, exactly. Turn around, don't drown. Don't be out there driving. If you're watching this in Los Angeles, California right now, do not, or anywhere in California, it seems, man, like, yeah, just turn your ass around. Alex is out there in it right now watching a movie because he refuses to take part in this show. He refuses it. He's like, I ain't doing nothing else that's Drunk Banthas unless it's within the days that I'm supposed to be here on schedule. Fuck them. We gonna do this every week, man. We have fun over here. For everybody who's watching right now, this is normally a members only podcast, but we're doing it on the whole platform today and probably for a couple more weeks. But we're going back to members only soon. So if you want to, when we get the join button back up, we get the members button back up, keep coming over here and fucking with us, man. Tuesday, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, you know, and we do the Drunk Banthas podcast every Monday Pacific time. I mean, every Monday at 8 Pacific time. We always go at 8 because we consider ourselves a late night show, you know, best show in late night. You know, I think we are the number one show in late night. Don't Google it, but I think we are. Don't Google it. Does anybody know how you get voted for like podcast awards? You know what I'm saying? Because I think we should get a podcast award. What y'all think? Do y'all think we should get a podcast award? Like, I don't know what best movie or movie critic podcast. Is that a selection? Is that a thing? Because I just saw like about best sports podcast and best financial sports podcast. I mean, how specific is that? Like, that's a very specific category that can't really exist, right? Sorry for you people who are just listening. You just heard a lot of pause because I had to drink. I had to drink my drink, man. I'm drinking on. People be wondering what I be drinking on a lot of the time. This is tequila most of the time. When I have this cup, I'm drinking tequila for sure. There's no fucking question about it. If you like this thermos, man, you can go get it on the Drunk Bantha's merch store. I don't remember how much it is. It's not that much. I don't know. $16? I can't remember. Oh, I got a dog hair. Oh, sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So yeah, what was I talking about? Alex being whack. No, I'm joking. Let's see here. Because I do have things I want to talk about, but if y'all have questions at any time, I am willing to answer them, man. Like, I have a lot of fun with that. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. We do podcasts. I mean, we do conversations, I should say, about documentaries that we see. Last time we talked about, or the last documentary that we talked about was The Mission. It's on National Geographic, but I think you can find it on Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus. Because who has National Geographic Plus, right? Like, who is watching National Geographic? I wouldn't have known about this if it wasn't for some other YouTubers talking about it. Morgan says, I still need to know what video game gave you the jump scare. Oh, look, video game gave me the jump scare was Arkham, whatever it's called. Morgan got your boy Xbox and sent it to us. Yeet, yeet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. And I was playing Arkham. I don't know nothing. I ain't played, spoiler alert, I ain't played video games in like an updated video game. I ain't played nothing that's not Xbox 360 or a Switch in 20 years, damn near. You know what I mean? Like, shit got too expensive and we stopped fucking with it. But I still be on my 2K. That's the only game I know about is 2K. So Morgan sent me this shit, man, and I like the Arkham City game. So I'm like, okay, that was damn near 10 years ago. So I'm like getting used to the controls and everything. And I keep dying, but it's cool because I'm like, you got infinite lives on Batman. So just keep it pushing. And, I'm getting back used to things and I'm getting through the storylines and shit and picking up missions. And I have to like go up to this rooftop. They ask you to go, they say like, hey, there's a body spotted on the top of this roof or whatever. So I, you know what I'm saying? Grapple hook all the way over there, gliding. That's my glide noise. Does that sound good? Does that sound like I'm gliding? And so, yeah, I'm gliding and I grapple up to this top of this building. I'm like, I'm zooming. You can hit the double tap, the A button, and I'm zooming up that bitch now. And I get up to the top and I'm thinking I'm about to do the little climb over, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm climbing up and this motherfucking man bat jumps out like, man bat. And I was like, holy shit. The fuck is that, man? Goddamn. The fuck I need to be scared for? I'm playing video games. That was unnecessary, man. That was unnecessary. I felt like, what the absolute fuck is going on? Like, I didn't need that jump scare. And if you've played Arkham, then you know what I'm talking about. It's the newest one. I don't remember the name of it, like full names of shit. But yeah, Morgan, that's what happened. It got me real scared. Not scared, but you know what I'm saying? It got me jump scare. It got me the jump scare. Yeah, it wasn't even like a cut scene. It just happened. And then he flies away. Like, it's like, God damn it. What the fuck are you doing that for? Like, I don't know. Y'all, people who play video games like Morgan and Nine and Terry Flemings or Terry Funk. Remember Terry Funk? Anybody remember Terry Funk? Mankind, bang bang. But anyway, y'all who play video games a lot, man, more power to you. I don't have the time. And I was playing video games and I was like, damn, I love playing video games. I forgot about, you know, this feeling that you get when you playing. I was like, God damn, I man, I really have a lot of fun playing, but I ain't got time for this shit. I mean, I got so far behind on actual things that needed to be done. Like, how about sending off your LLC paperwork so you can get your goddamn employer ID so you can motherfucking get paid off YouTube, you dumb bastard. Oh, I'm talking to myself. I'm upset with myself. Uh, but yeah, you know, uh, movies don't, I mean, video games ain't got to be scary, man. I just want to play the game, you know. I just, so, I don't, so y'all who play The Last of Us and all of that stuff, it sucks. No, I'm blaming the paperwork on the YouTube shit. But it's what happens, man. It's what happens, man. I'm not blaming the Xbox. I'm blaming myself. What's your favorite geek item? Hold on, let me pull it up here. What's your favorite geek item or memorabilia you own? I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say you have a vinyl collection. Um, let's see. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I don't have a vinyl collection. And if you want, I do have a couple of vinyl, I do have a few vinyl records, but I would not classify it as a collection. I do have nerd collections, but or geek item or memorabilia. Um my favorite geek item is this damn hoodie right here. You know, Drunk Bantha. You can get it at the Drunk Bantha store. You can get it at the Drunk Bantha store. This is a shawl, actually, not a hoodie. It's a shawl. It's very comfortable. It's like the same material they use at Balenciaga. But my favorite, that's my favorite memorabilia. My favorite geek item. Huh. I'm just looking around. Huh. I don't know. I might have to get back on that. Y'all. Yeah, you missed the scary gamer story. Um, I'll tell you later. My favorite geek item in this house might be what you see behind me here, which is the Boss Nigger poster and Rick and Morty. Whoa. See it? See that? So yeah, that might be my favorite where, you know, where I'm sitting right now. What game was it, Morgan? It's the Arkham what? Man, I got a dog hair in my mouth. There it is. God damn. It's ridiculous. What's the name of it, Morgan? It's the Arkham, the one after City. Arkham City. It's the one after Arkham City. Anyway, is that an OG boss poster? Yeah, it's from the original release. And this one right here was, this movie was made by was directed by Derville Martin. Derville Martin he directed the first Dolomite movie. He was in the movie about Dolomite that was on Netflix with Eddie Murphy. He was the guy who he was the guy that Wesley Snipes played in that movie. Well, he said first was Asylum. I know first was Asylum. Then there's Arkham City, and then there's, what is it? What's up? Come on, man, help me out. What's the new one? Not the first one, the one that I just played. Fred Williamson is a legend. Yeah, boy. Fred Williamson was a player for the Rams, a linebacker, if I'm not mistaken, for the Rams. And the video game I was playing was Arkham Knights. It was when Man Bat jumped out on me. For those who missed that portion, 9, it was scary, man. Fuck that shit. Why you got to be scared doing a video game, man? Why? Put it in the comments. Why do you have to be scared during a video game? I'm not gonna be running any polls probably because I don't want to stretch. Is that lazy? Let me know in the comments. Because I don't want to stretch to reach this computer. Look, I moved the fucking camera earlier and the whole shit almost fell. Like, come on. I don't know. I don't want to risk it, right? Usually there's 2 people producing, and just me producing by myself makes things, a little bit more complicated. We haven't even had any like sound effects yet, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't been talking about no theories. But I do got some theories. 'Cause I got some crime shit to talk to y'all about. Um, this documentary that I just watched. I'm watching this documentary series. It's called Playboy Murders. The Playboy Murders. Let's see what these talking about in these comments. Said, hell yeah, dude. It's my second favorite blaxploitation film. That's awesome, dude. Complete with a PG rating. Laugh out loud. Yes, PG. This is a PG movie. Boss Nigger is a PG movie because in the 70s, you could say shit like this. And the reason that Fred Williamson put Boss Nigger on the poster and named it that was because he was trying to put that word at the forefront and make people who are white uncomfortable so they could see how negative it is to even see it. You know what I mean? And I put it up because I think it's hilarious. Not that Boss Nigger is hilarious or the word nigger is hilarious. I just think it's hilarious. This movie is hilarious. Y'all should fucking watch this movie. It is not a bad movie. It's a 70s movie. Just like Phil Mage said, it's one of his favorite blaxploitation movies, and it should be your favorite blaxploitation movie. One of my favorite blaxploitation movies is The Black Godfather. Have any of y'all seen The Black Godfather? Like, and yeah, Phil Mage, what is your first favorite if Boss Nigger is your second? And I never feel bad about putting this up. YouTube doesn't say anything about us putting this up because it's on YouTube to purchase and rent right now. You can go watch it, or you can watch the bootleg version. But give Fred Williamson his money, man. Go and rent it. Don't be weird. Morgan says it's a superb movie. But yeah, I want to get on this. I really want to talk about this. What you call it? This doc series. It is crazy, man. This episode. So, just for y'all who don't know or aren't familiar, Playboy Murders is a show on HBO. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's on Max, but it's the HBO side of Max. And it's a documentary series about Playboy bunnies who have gotten into precarious situations, but somehow leading to murder at some point. As we all know, the life of a Playboy model is lavish, and it can really like change women's lives for the better in most cases because they're able to parlay that into something else. Most Playboy models were already doing some. Oh, excuse me. Most Playboy playmates were already doing something before they started doing that. So, I don't know what I was getting to with that, but so they get out of bad situations financially, and then you get into a certain point where you're like, hey, you're making money, and then you parlay that into making more money, right? That's what we know about Playboys, Playboy playmates, Playboy bunnies. But what we don't know is the dark side. The dark side, darker than me, darker than Wesley Snipes, dog, and dogger than Michael Vick. Okay, dog. Um, Mostly just murders though. It's crazy how they get into trifling ass shit. Last episode was so I started season 2. I never watched season 1. I just found out about it this year. Season 2 just started this year, so I watched the first episode, and it was about these two twins who were the first like girlfriends that Hugh Hefner had when he started having like multiple girlfriends. He like had a long-term girlfriend, and then he started dating multiple girlfriends, which actually didn't go over well for like the first girlfriend. But the other two girlfriends that he had were two twins, Mandy and Sandy and Mandy. But anyway, I don't want to get into that too much, but y'all know, y'all who know. And so this one is about the famous actress and playmate of the year, Victoria Vetri. Hope I just said that right. I'm pretty sure I did. Victoria Vetri, for y'all who don't know, she was like Rosemary. She was in Rosemary's Baby, and she played Rosemary's Baby. Like she plays Rosemary's friend, or one of the ladies who's acting like her friend. Spoiler alert, no spoilers. You know what I mean? But yeah, she was in Rosemary's Baby and a couple of other really like serious films. I think she's an Italian, not Italian, but like Italian American actress. I think her parents actually did spend time in Italy when she was a kid and whatnot. But yeah, she's very gorgeous lady. Maybe I'll bring her up. Let me try to look her up. Very gorgeous lady. You know what I'm saying? Out here doing it, getting his bread, and she has an opportunity to jump into Playboy, dog. Like, I can't tell you what made her do it because they don't go into her real life much. They don't really spend too much time on these girls' lives. And if I had to criticize anything about this show, that would be my main criticism, is that they don't spend too much time explaining how these girls got to where they were, where they could, you know, well, at least so far. I don't know like what the first season was doing, but hold on, I'm trying to bring up a picture of her. But yeah, they don't spend too much time really telling you about how these girls got to where they was at. Ooh, damn. Hold on. I got to make sure it's not no dirty pictures or no nudie pictures, because she was a Playboy playmate, right? Playmate of the year. So let me make sure I'm not showing no nudie pictures on Google's. And yeah, man, look, she was stunning, right? You know, like one of those just gorgeous actresses in that time. Can I get to this? So yeah, this young lady was already a great model. This is like before. Let's see here. Yeah, Victoria Vitri appeared in Playboy in 1967 as Angela Dorian. Appeared in When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth in 1970 as Victoria Vetri. Yeah, she was sentenced to 9 years in prison for shooting her husband. That's a little spoiler alert for what we're talking about. But she was in Dinosaurs Rule the Earth. That was a fucking terrible movie. And it was after she got to a second. Let's see here. Oh, y'all couldn't see none of the shit that I was talking about. Why didn't somebody say something? No, I'm joking. It's not y'all's fault. But yeah, here she is. She posed in Playboy like we talked about. This is not her Playboy spread. This is a picture of her where she's just modeling. Because she was an actress, a model. You know, just looking at some of her stuff here. Y'all see what's up. Y'all see what the deal is. This is when she was in that shitty movie. I'm trying to find ones from when she was like dark haired. There we go. So yeah, this is your girl right here. Very beautiful lady. But yeah, so she makes the decision to get into Playboy, does Playboy. Career is kind of moving up, starting to get other roles, but like she don't really need to take a role because she's really just living her life uh and chilling, you know what I'm saying? She becomes friends with Sharon Tate. Her and Sharon Tate get like tight, 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 tight. For those who may not be aware, Sharon Tate was the woman who was Roman Polanski's girlfriend, who was murdered by the Manson family, crazy motherfuckers. Um, Tragic story, but people don't know that like a couple days before the murder, I think this was depicted in what's that movie? Something Hollywood with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Sorry, I've been drinking. I don't remember the name, but anyway, I think it was depicted where Charles Manson goes up to Sharon Tate's house and knocks on the door, and there's like a party going on, and the some brown haired girl answers the door. That is Victoria Vetri. She, like I said, was best friends with Sharon Tate. They used to do everything together. Uh, Victoria Vetri like started using her real name instead of going under an alias. Uh, she started really feeling more comfortable with herself. And like I said, she ends up fucking opening the door and it's Charles Manson and he asked some weird questions and she like he left and went on his way and she closed the door. But as she closed the door, she said, "That dude really gives me the creeps." And she didn't really close the door. It's like she said it so he could hear it, you know? And she was supposed to come over the night that they ended up being killed, but she decided to not go because she just wasn't feeling good. She said she wasn't feeling good. So she decided not to go over there. And that was the night that everybody got murdered. And she apparently lived with this guilt of like, she felt like she was supposed to have been there and she's supposed to have been killed because that dude was just there to kill them because of revenge for what she said about him. I don't think that that's the case, but not that her feelings. I mean, like, I don't think that that's the reason the murders were committed, right? Like, Charles Manson and the family were just insane. Um, but she felt differently. Victoria, she felt different. She lived with it for like the rest of her life. She wouldn't go out of the house. She didn't really like hang out or socialize, which obviously affected her career. Shortly after the Manson murders is when she does Dinosaurs Rule the Earth. Um, and it things like go downhill for her after that. And to the point where she's just like living in some rinky dink dookie apartment in Los Angeles and like Santa Monica somewhere. Like it got bad for her. And like it's crazy because she was like one of the first playmates. Like she's one of the first women getting butt booty naked that was like a famous lady and like she was already an actress and all that shit. Like it's just one of them situations where you really like look back at it and you feel like, man, how did she end up with nothing at the end? You know what I'm saying? Like not at the end because she's not dead, but like how do you end up in a situation where you're basically just dead broke? Um, well, she ends up getting hooked up with this dude. I can't remember his name right now. I just realized I don't remember his name. But she ends up like getting with this dude, Brian. We gonna call him Brian for right now. And like Brian wasn't like really a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Brian was like an ex-musician. And that's weird. I would never say I'm an ex-musician. I might not make no money making music, but I ain't never gonna say I'm an ex-musician. Who the fuck says that? So he says, you know, he's an ex-musician and They fall in love, you know what I mean? They never get married, as far as I know. In the documentary, didn't say they get married, but like they kick it hard for years, years. But like I said, she started losing money and she never really got a job or started back acting or anything. So she just burning through everything. And their drug use started increasing in the 90s. So I'm like, yo, who starts doing a lot of drugs at 50? You 50 something doing drugs? So then, like, some time passes, and then she's about 66 years old at this point. And her and her boyfriend, Brian, I don't know if the nigga's name Brian, could be Bob. I think he started with a B. Brad? Bradley. Brendan. Brentley. Brantley. No, we not. We're going to go back to Brian. Brian apparently, like, got into an argument with her and he started like ripping up all of her Playboys that she was in. He just started ripping them up and fucking calling her all kind of names and, you know, things I can't say on here because I don't want YouTube to take this video down. But he was calling her all kind of stuff, right? And then he just like, yo, I'm leaving. Like, he did all the meth before he left, and then was like, I'm leaving. And so like he's walking out and she's like, you better not leave. And she grabs the gun and shoots this motherfucker in his chest. And I was like, God damn, that escalated way too quickly. Like, she shot this nigga for leaving. It's like, let him leave. Just let him leave. If you mad at somebody, so mad at somebody that you feel like you want to shoot them, just let them leave. They leaving already. They leaving. They getting out of the way. Like, let them go. Don't shoot nobody because they walking out your house, y'all. So yeah, like it was a pretty wild fucking episode. Cause like the police show up right after that, right? The police. They show up right after that. And they are questioning her about what happened. She tells the police right off the bat, she tells the police right off the bat, yo, somebody shot him. He was our drug dealer. His name is blah 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 blah. The drug dealer shot him. You need to go get him because he shot him. And I'm just like, damn, that's crazy how she just gonna lie on this dude. But you know, that's what happens. You don't want to take the blame, but it's like, yeah, you know that this nigga didn't kill nobody, or shoot nobody. You know he wasn't even there. So why would you say that? Why would you just try to throw somebody all the way underneath the bus? Like, I don't know. I don't never understand like the point of snitching in that way. I mean, I kind of understand people snitching, but I just would never snitch like that. Yeah, me. I mean, I will snitch on you if you try to do some crazy shit around me, because I ain't got time for that shit, man. I'm like, you know, I'm too old for that. Like, if you do something around me where I have to think about snitching, then yeah, I'm snitching. Quit. Stop doing it. Stop it. Get some help. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of fact, if y'all got friends that like constantly doing crazy shit and fucking up shit and like messing your life up and indirectly, you know, in indirect ways, man, just tell they ass,
Cut that bitch off.
I just want you to do it. I just want you to do it. I want you to
Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
I'm telling you, man, move on. Because them kind of people need to be out your life. Cut them out your life, man.
Cut that bitch off.
You can do it. You can do it. Get them out of your life. Don't nobody need to be in your life if they causing you strife. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I know y'all was listening to me because ain't nobody commenting. Like, didn't nobody leave, but ain't nobody commenting for real. Hey, Frothy. Hey, Frothy. Yeah, I could tell ain't nobody, everybody listening. But yeah, man, like, Victoria Veretti. I mean, Veteri, Vetri. I was saying it right early. Vetri. Victoria Vetri was like panicking, lying to the police. Of course, the police go investigate, but they ain't find nothing because this nigga got an alibi because this nigga didn't do it. He wasn't even there. So they go back to Miss Vetri and they like, yo, we gonna have to ask you some questions. We know it wasn't nobody, and we know no one else was really up there. So who shot him? Come on, tell us. You shot him, right? So she's like, yeah, I shot him, and she explained everything that I already explained to y'all. And I was just like, damn, this lady going to jail, right? Like this is that moment. Like I'm like, I ain't never heard of this. Like this was like 2010. You know what I mean? Like I moved to LA in 2012. Like I still feel like I should have heard a little bit about this because ain't no way she went to prison in 1 year. Like, well, actually, she did end up confessing and pleading out. So yeah, maybe that's why I didn't hear about it. But I mean, put it in the comments. Have you ever heard about Playboy bunnies, Playboy playmates killing people? Have you ever heard of that? Because I ain't never heard of that. And it's a whole first season about this shit, and they got a second season. Like 10 episodes of bitches killing people. At least 10 bitches killed somebody or was involved in somebody getting killed. That's crazy. Like, is that worth it? You gonna show your titties and your cootie cat and maybe your little booty cheek and you end up killing somebody or dying? Like, man, that is some wild shit. You think there's a curse on Playboy bunnies? Do y'all think it's a curse? It could be. I mean, it could be. Somebody breaking into the house? Shh. Hey, be quiet, Penny. The dog is upset. Somebody looked like they was trying to come in here. It sounded like, but ain't nobody getting in here. And if they do, they're gonna have to come on here and talk on this damn microphone. Yeah, man. Filmade said, imagine what some of them have seen. Yeah, man. Like, I can't imagine what some of them seen. If you read anything that Vince McMahon did this week, if you read anything about that this week or the last 2 weeks, you could pretty much guess that they seen crazy shit like that or worse. You know what I mean? Like, Vince McMahon is wilding, like defecating on a person's head, male or female, is out of line. Like, that is a level of sexual deviance that I am not familiar with. I've heard, I got a friend who used to be a stripper who had a dude approach her to put, like, he wanted her to go to the Starbucks down the street, shit in a paper bag, bring it to him, and then he was going to give her $2,000. Boy, stop. Now, she didn't do it because she thought it was too fucking creepy, and she was like, I don't want this dude to knock me upside the head and take me home. But like, what? I would have shit in the bag and gave him the $2,000 and got my $2,000. But let him shit on my head or let a girl shit on my head? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That's crazy. Like, that is wild. I ain't never heard of that. And how does that excite you? I'm trying to say things that won't be like bad on YouTube, but like, how does that excite you to defecate on somebody? That is just disgusting. So yeah, man, that Vince stuff was wild. As Filmate just said in the comments, oh my God, that's bonkers. Vince is insane. Vince is insane. And maybe the defecation isn't even like the worst thing, honestly. It's just disgusting. It's probably like one of 5 disgusting things that are in that affidavit. But yeah, man, shout out to any. I just want to say shout out to anybody who's watching right now. I really appreciate you. This is the Bantha Bunch Show with your favorite cousin Bill, and I'll do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. We're getting it in, baby. We're getting it in. Yes, bro. We're getting it in. Frothy says never. I wonder if she's saying never let somebody defecate on her or defecate on somebody else. Or are you saying you would not poop in the bag? Because I would poop in the bag. I do want to reiterate, if anybody's giving out $2,000 for bag poop, I'm your guy. 2 thumbs right this way, baby. I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do but poo for you. Okay. I don't understand that, man. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand it at all. You know what I mean? Like, deviance. I'm not judging nobody. Morgan said, yeah, bag poop, count me in. I once drove a girl in Alabama to go pee on somebody. You know? What are you gonna do? Morgan says, not for it. Like to provide for cash. Man, look. I don't know. I still feel terrible if I pooped in a bag and got paid for it. I'd feel like icky until I spend it. Until I spend it on something. Yeah. Then I spend it on something. I feel good. I don't even remember pooping. I poop all the time. How would I remember pooping in a bag? You know? But that's enough talk about poop. Poop jokes always win, though. I'm sure somebody laughed at something that I said when we were talking about poop, because poop jokes always win. It's one I learned from Dave Chappelle. Not personally, but he said it one time. Poop jokes. Poop jokes and dick jokes. Always good. For the funny. For the funny. I do it all for the funny, man. Alex sometimes gets like uncomfortable when I say things on the show, on the Drunk Banthas podcast at 8 p.m. Pacific time every Monday. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Football's almost over with, so we got no reason to show up this Monday. But yeah, man, he always get mad because I say something crazy or I say something hilarious and he just don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. He gets uncomfortable sometimes, and then I like it. I like making him feel uncomfortable. And I'm not saying nothing that he doesn't know. He's going to watch this afterwards. He's at the movies right now. I hope he watches this. I hope he's watching right now, actually, because he does. He gets uncomfortable, and I just want him to know he don't have to feel uncomfortable, right? Y'all go into the comments and let Alex know. Man, you ain't got to feel uncomfortable, bro. We love you. Just it's all for the funny. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Frothy says, you had asked us if we ever heard of this B. I said never. Yeah, okay. Bumping the comment by Frothy up to get it past heart. Oh my God. The heart on the chat is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. You can't see nothing on that heart. The straight man and the wild card. Hold on. The straight man and the wild card, the classic duo. Exactly. I'm the wild card. Bing, 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 baby. You never know what's gonna happen. Bad accents, bad impersonations over here. I'm doing everything I can do. But I just want to make a good show. Let's see here. I'm just trying to wait and see if our non-nerd yard friends are gonna show up. But yeah, man, straight man works, right? Straight man, I'm wild card. Alex does a really good job, man. I just don't know why he gets so tense because he's so concerned about everything. Time. Uh, not trying to go over the time and wanting to get certain things off, and we call it housekeeping when you got to do the like and subscribe, and don't forget to share if you get if yeah, that kind of shit. That's house cleaning, man. Paying the bills. Uh, but for real though, if y'all don't want to see a bunch of ads and don't want us doing Dollar Shave Club commercials and shit like that, and man, please subscribe, because that is the only way you're gonna keep us from doing that shit. Like we don't want to do none of that. The ads that you see on YouTube are enough, right? Like that's enough for me, man. I ain't trying to make y'all watch any more ads than I want to see myself. I hate having to skip 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 45, a minute with some dude talking about some sugar substitute or some fucking balls shaving electric shaver that works in the shower. Like, I don't care about any of those things. And I know y'all don't care about any of those things. I would only advertise something on here that I know y'all are gonna like and know that y'all would support or want, something that y'all need in your life. And I don't really see nothing like that. I don't really believe in capitalism like that. You know, I don't believe in capitalism like that. I would never suggest that you just go purchase something or that you use your time to go and support some company that you don't know. I would never do that. I would never suggest that you go and buy some other things. So we never gonna do ads as long as y'all go like and subscribe. We'll never do an ad for anything ever. Oh man. Um, what else should we talk about here? Nobody put it in the comments about how do I get into a podcast award? I need a podcast award, man. We deserve it. We work hard. Y'all work hard. Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve the recognition for us. We need to win an award so y'all get the recognition for being supportive and putting us over the top. That's a wrestling term. You need to put me over. Y'all have put us over, man. We appreciate y'all so much. I can't even say it enough. Um, again, if you're having issues seeing us right now, it's not you, it's me. We're in Los Angeles. It's raining like a mug. You got mudslides, and the internet tends to be shaky because when it floods around here. We safe though, just so you know. Like we ain't in a place. We're not in a spot where it mudslides, and we don't have many flood situations around here or anything like that. Uh, but it's not that it's really raining that hard out here, y'all. It's just been raining for 2 weeks. We got one break on Saturday, and I'm glad because I got to go see my son play lacrosse. His like he played in his like third lacrosse game, second lacrosse. Oh no, like fifth lacrosse game, actual game, and he scored his first goal. He scored his first goal in a game. I was like, boy, get him. It's hard to score in lacrosse, man. For anybody who ever played lacrosse, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, imagine trying to sit there in the middle of the rain, middle of the day when it's raining, like 12 o'clock, cold, rain, wind blowing, trying to watch some little kids play lacrosse. Man, I would have been so damn angry. But it was a good time. Speaking of tragic Playboy bunnies, Frothy says, speaking of tragic Playboy bunnies, you ever hear about the Ted You ever hear about the Ted Power Ranger killed someone with a samurai sword? Red Power Ranger, no Frothy. I haven't heard anything about that. And Morgan also said no Frothy. I haven't heard of that one. What are we talking about? Red Power Ranger kill somebody? Uh Put the link in the comments, or yeah, just text me the link. But damn, that's crazy. I ain't never heard of that. Damn. Have you ever heard about how the Ted Power Ranger, or the Red Power Ranger, killed someone with a samurai sword? Kill somebody with a samurai sword? That's crazy. This one dude that I know, he got stabbed by a samurai sword by my ex-girlfriend. Uh yep, that's right, you heard me. My ex-girlfriend started dating one of these dudes that I know who was my friend. He was my friend. She started dating him. He was no longer my friend. And I was like, she's your problem now. Because she was a little bit mentally unstable. And she stabbed him with a samurai sword. And I thought that was hilarious and fitting. No, okay, so Morgan knows about what I'm talking about, the samurai sword story. And he said, oh yeah, the samurai sword story. I thought he stabbed himself. No, he didn't stab himself. He said that he stabbed himself. And then he later told me and Chris that he definitely got stabbed by her. She stabbed him. Stabbed him up. Stabbed him through his leg with a samurai sword, y'all. And yes, Morgan, that is even funnier. It's way better when you know that part of the story. It's is it karma? Is that karma? I tell people don't try to do me dirty because my karma acts quick for me. That tracks quick for me. Morgan, get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that shit. RIP. Get out of here. That might sound rude. It may sound crazy, but y'all don't know. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about with how crazy that situation was. But let's see here. What else do we got to talk about? Where is the link? Morgan, did you put it in the chat? Did Sarah send it to you yet? No. Yeah, too many right? Let's see here. Laugh your fucking heart out. It was the worst situation I've ever been in my life. But yeah, got Does It Hold Up? That's out right now on YouTube, Drunk Banthas. If you're watching from Twitter, hi, how you doing? I can't see who's watching from Twitter necessarily, so shout out to y'all. Where it says nope. Oh, yeah. Well, she hasn't sent it yet. Well, we won't worry about it. But yeah, I never heard about no Red Power Ranger killing nobody. That's crazy because I like one Red Power Ranger, so it can't be him. Maybe that's what happened to that dude. The dude from the Power Ranger movie. Maybe it's him. Man, maybe that's what happened to him. I always wonder what happened to him. He ain't never doing none of the Power Ranger stuff at like the Comic Cons and stuff like that. Oh man, by the way, shout out to Aaron at Comic Con, LA Comic Con. She totally is gonna hooked us up with press passes for this year's 2024 Comic Con. So yeah, we will be there. Press passes and all, getting exclusives. Already, we're gonna be doing this new show or new content. We're gonna be getting new content where I go out into the streets. I'm gonna be your man in the streets. We already got the microphone flags for the new show that's gonna be coming out. I like to say it's kind of like for those who are old enough to remember, it's like Dave Attell's show that he had on Comedy Central where he would go out and talk to people in the clubs and shit in the bars and just talk to drunk people. I'm not planning on being in bars necessarily, but I am going to see about doing a lot of man on the street stuff. Okay, they sent me the link. So I'm about to look this up or pull this up on the screen here. Just give me 2 seconds, y'all. I wonder if it will, y'all. It didn't work if you put it in the chat. Who can I send this to? I'm sending it to you, Morgan, so that I can put it up on here. Da, da, da. Power Ranger killed somebody. God, dog. Ain't nothing sacred in the world no more. A Power Ranger is killing motherfuckers. Who is this? Who is this? I don't remember this red Power Ranger. See, this must be y'all's. This must be that new kind of Power Ranger shit. I don't know about this. I don't remember this Power Ranger. Yeah. So yeah, we don't know. I'm gonna wait till this ad goes away. Hold on a second. See, this is a Rolling Stone article about this pendejo fucking killing somebody with a samurai sword. We're not gonna actually play this because it's music that's playing behind it. The incident started. Well, let's go back to the beginning for the people who are just listening. Ricardo Medina, a former Power Ranger, pleaded guilty to killing his roommate. God damn, nigga, you got a roommate? You was on television. Well, I guess TV don't always pay well, especially these Power Ranger contracts. They suck. The incident started as an argument between Medina and his roommate, John Sutter. I wonder what they was arguing about. What do y'all think they was arguing about? The dishes, shit in the back of the toilet. Y'all think he was arguing about some girl? A girl is usually the thing. Fighting. You fighting over a girl some of the time, like a lot of the time when you hear about these types of situations. But yeah, what do y'all think? Let me know, man. What do y'all think what was they fighting about? What make you stab somebody with a samurai sword? They got a samurai sword. See, that's what I was waiting on. Show me a sword. Medina then grabbed a samurai sword and stabbed Sutter multiple times before calling 911. Why would you? Why would you, like, for real? You start stabbing people. You stab somebody, and then you like stab them again, and then you stab them again, and then let's just say you stab them one more time. Don't you think? Don't you think like you should just stop stabbing him? Like, what part do you think I should stop stabbing this dude and then call the police? I just don't know, man. And they say multiple times, which means it was the amount of times that the amount of times that he did stab him are really more than 3, more than 4. It's like so many times it wasn't even necessary to talk about how many times he stabbed him. Like, man, this is a crazy story. We're not going to read all of it. Medina had initially claimed he was attacking in self-defense. I guess, and that's a lie. Where's his mugshot? That's what I want to see. Where's the mugshot? Oh man, classic mugshot, right? Y'all remember this one? This dude, jeez Louise. But anyway, there's no more pictures. I wanted a mugshot. Film Age said, "Are you talking about Insomniac with Dave Attell?" Yes. To go back to my earlier point about the new show that we're going to do, yeah, I'm talking about Dave Attell, Insomniac. I couldn't remember the name. Thanks for that. It's going to be just like that, basically, but with nerd stuff and not as many alcoholic drunk people yelling at me. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. I'm not. I don't have the patience for that kind of stuff. That's what I should say. See here, Little Frothy says Rachel Kennedy was a Playboy bunny. She got out of the sex work. She got out of the sex work game to start a no-kill shelter on a ranch. She hires Medina to manage the land. He slacks on the job. He slacks on the job. Rachel sends her brother to regulate, and Medina kills her brother with a sword. Well, good goddamn. Well, that is not the description that they gave in that little video, was it? Well, damn. So he basically was mad because he was depressed, man. I'm trying to tell you, he was depressed because he was on TV, and then now he ain't on TV no more. And they take your TV away. What you gonna do? Take them TV checks away. Now he working on a ranch in a shelter. And so I don't know. I guess when Lil Frothy says she got out of the sex work game, she's I guess you do consider Playboy sex worker game, sex work. But all Playboy bunnies ain't out here doing what is, traditional sex work. Like, that's not what all Playboy bunnies are doing. Just for the people who may not know, just for the listeners and the viewers who may not know those things. I'm so glad that y'all seem to have appreciated or at least, liked these stories about the Playboy murders, because I'm gonna keep doing that. Every Tuesday, I'm gonna be talking about the Playboy murders and any other documentary that I come across, because I watch documentaries, dog, and there's really no platform for me to talk about it on our channel, like a show that we already have. There's no existing show that we have that I could talk about it and actually it makes sense for our platform. But that's why I gotta start doing these, man. Doing these for y'all. Yeah, Film H, thanks, man. Like, we doing it. It's going down. I ain't got nothing else to do, baby. I ain't got nothing else to do except do this rock album. But like, really, I mean, I guess hang out with my family. I do have that. I gotta go to lacrosse games. Those things like that I do have to do, but in between time, I'm getting it in for y'all, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun in 2024, man. Who is having fun in 2024? Let me know, because I'm having fun right now. The Super Bowl is coming up. I don't know if we all nerds here, but I don't know if anybody is nerdy about football that's in the comments. I mean, that's in the chat. But me, I'm a huge football fan. I'm going to be rooting for the 49ers. Not because I'm in California. Not because my mom lives in San Francisco and I got family in San Francisco and my nephew live in Oakland. No. It ain't none of them reasons, man. I'm a Patriots fan, first of all. Like, I'm a Patriots fan, so I don't even care about neither team. But I want to see a guy who was the last pick in the draft come up and take it from everybody else. That's really what I want to see. And I feel like the last time that the Chiefs and the 49ers met up in the Super Bowl, what happened? Niners gave the game away, basically. So I am really looking forward to the game and, partying and drinking and eating wings, They say more wings are consumed on the day of the Super Bowl than any other day in the world. Like something like 700,000 pounds of wings are eaten. 7 million pounds of wings or something like that are eaten during the Super Bowl. I'm like, damn, we're talking about 3 hours. Motherfuckers managed to devour all of the population of chicken in the world. You know what I'm talking about? Nine says all them chickens are gonna get it. I'm telling you, boy, they getting it down. I'm putting down mad chicken bones. I'm sucking all the gristle, sucking them bones. I'm popping, I'm popping wings like Future Pop Xanax. I'm popping them, popping. I eat the wing like I could do the one clean, put them in there. That's the sound they make. You put the bone, you put the whole. So for y'all who don't know, you put the whole chicken wing in your mouth. Hold it by the bone at the bottom, and then you just pull it. All of the meat come off of there. You got to pull it off clean now. That's the trick. Love it. Love it. Frothy. Oh, never mind. I'll ask you that. That's personal. Never mind. I'm just out here playing. I'm out here having a good time with y'all. I was about to say something crazy right then. Well, not crazy, but personal. You know, y'all don't need to know all that shit. Yeah. Let's see here. I thought somebody might jump on today with me, but it's just been solo dolo today. But you know, Mr. Rogers had episodes where he just was solo dolo sometimes. You know, that's what I want this to be like. You know, for those who may just jumped in, I want this show to be like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood in the hood on YouTube for nerds. Because we sit here, we having good conversations. Every once in a while, we get some education going. Morgan said, should have asked me to jump on since I was gonna be here regardless. Yeah, I should have, but we wouldn't have nobody chatting in the chat if it was over here. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. And I was kind of looking forward to trying a lot, see how long I would be able to go by myself. I'm doing this by myself, going hard, talking to nobody. How much can I get out in a span, a certain amount of time? Like how much content can we really cover, and how interesting can it really be? I don't know. Y'all seem like y'all having a good time. You're still here. So yeah, I really appreciate y'all putting up with me, and hopefully I've been funny enough to make you forget about whatever the fuck else is going on out there in the world, because it's crazy right now. World is crazy, but this is what we come to what do you call it? This is where we come to escape. Like, y'all clearly use YouTube a lot, but I feel like most of my friends don't use YouTube. I got friends who literally ask me about the YouTube channel all the time. They check in every once in a while and watch a video or something like that, but they really don't care about YouTube. So it's just hard for them to get into it like that. And I feel like that's most people that I know, which is unfortunate, because y'all niggas need to watch. Like, my homies is who I'm talking about. Morgan, not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about any homie who's watching right now. I'm obviously not talking about you. I'm talking about the other homies who are not watching right now. I'm talking about them behind their back. Listen. I'm talking about them behind their back right now, man. But y'all really want the real ones, man. The Bantha bunch. Man, shut up. God damn. We might have, no? Out, huh? You know? We might have somebody who jumped up. I just saw through the window somebody drove by. So we might have somebody join us here in a second. I'm going to talk about a movie or something here in a second. What's this? Morgan's talking about. I've heard it said you could talk about the whole. Yeah, okay. I've heard it said you could talk to a blank wall for hours. Yeah, somebody has said that to me before. I am proving it. At least 1 hour and 45 minutes is so far. I can talk to a wall. What was this here? I watch YouTube more than I do streaming services these days. Who else is that true for? Let us know in the comments, man. Y'all are here. Say something to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Morgan said producer P letting her voice be heard. Yet, I mean, it says bird, but I understand. Yeah, man. I don't know what that was about. She just does that sometimes when she hears suspicious noises at the door. I'm trying to pull something up. Sorry, y'all. Man, that shit really is bugging me out. Still, the Power Ranger that stabbed his homie to death. But that's why, look, people, don't send nobody to get money for you. Like, don't send people to collect money for you. Don't send nobody to like fuck somebody up. You know what I mean? Like that is dumb. Like that lady should really be. Man, is this another episode of Playboy Murders? Because she should really have gone to jail for that. Because she sent that dude over there to do something illegal. And I just don't feel like that should have happened. I feel like she should have gone to jail. No, don't send anybody, Morgan. Morgan said, don't send anyone unarmed to collect money for you. No, don't send anybody to collect money for you. Because if they die, you should be held liable. If a good lawyer, a good prosecutor will get you in jail for that. Filmage said, what constitutes a does it hold up movie? Wait, excuse me. I mispronounced that. What constitutes a does it hold well, that's a great question, man. That is a great question. What constitutes a does it hold up? Well, first I got to tell you how we came up with does it hold up. Does it hold up is a product of us going on Rotten Tomatoes after remembering a movie, nostalgically remembering a movie and being like, oh man, I wonder what that's rated on. Or maybe we weren't even looking at what it was rated. We would look up the movie to see where we could watch it, and it always brings up on Wikipedia right next to it. It always brings up the Rotten Tomatoes rating. And every time we looked it up, it was like they hated every movie that we loved or grew up loving, that everybody we knew grew up loving. And then we would ask people like, yo, what the fuck? Do you all like this movie? You like this movie? Remember that movie? And they say, yeah, I love that movie. Like, why do people hate these movies then? Why is it such a bad rating? So we let us to think about doing a show. We came up with the criteria of the movie has to have a bad rating on Rotten Tomatoes. If the movie, for instance, has a 56 audience rating and a 56 critic rating, that's a does it hold up for sure. If the movie has hold on 2 seconds, y'all. So yeah, if the movie has like a 90% audience rating and a 50%, 60%, 70% critic rating, then we'll cover that, because it has to be a grave discrepancy between the what you mean what? Probably said what? What doesn't help me? I've been talking for a long time. What you mean what? Oh my. Oh hi. Look at that. welcome to the Bantha Bunch, Alex. Hey, it's our friendly neighborhood Jedi Master Grace. He's here. He's cool, and he's live. Welcome.
Hello, you beautiful nerds.
Welcome.
It's good to be here.
This nigga just went to see a movie. What movie did you go to see?
I feel so weird even saying the title of this movie, but the movie is called Sometimes I Think About Dying. I know it's a super depressing title for a movie. But it was
God damn.
Rachel. I had to do that. But no, it was a really good movie. Like I really loved it.
Did anybody die?
No, nobody died.
Spoiler.
And it's
God damn, nigga. you took the bait on that one. You just fucking ran off with that shit. I was joking.
Well, it's a very small movie. It's funny. It's about this woman starring Daisy Ridley, Rey from Star Wars.
Oh, I hate it. Well, I need to see her in something else because I don't like her. I don't know why you pointed at me when you said I don't like her.
Well, just so you know who I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
And I like the first two Star Wars movies, or like from the sequel trilogy. But and one of the reasons I wanted to see it is because I was like, hey, I want to see if Daisy Ridley's a good actress. Like
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Because genre movies are its own type of thing, especially Star Wars. You never know how.
Movie.
Yeah, it's
movie for children.
And I liked her in those movies, but I was always curious of like, what she got going on? What's she doing? And she was pretty incredible. It's about this actress. Oh, it's about the actress. It's about this person who works in an office and has a crush on somebody in their workplace. Very, very small movie. But it was,
which one is the one with the crush?
Oh, sorry. Daisy Ridley has the crush on this actor I've never seen before, but he's just like a very normal looking.
Oh, I know him.
Black dude. Yeah, that guy.
I know him.
Probably seen him at Flappers.
I met him. Yeah, actually, I was just about to say the dude that's from Alabama, from Birmingham, that I met the other day. He be at Flappers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
I ain't giving him no shout out right now because he ain't said he was coming on the show, so I ain't nobody giving no free shout outs on this motherfucker.
I pass by Flappers every time I go to the movie theater.
It's right there by the movie theater. Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll be like, maybe I'll go by there after the movie. But
okay, we've said Flappers too many goddamn times.
Yeah,
now.
They're not a sponsor.
They're not doing shit over here. They don't pay for nothing. I was telling Film Age. I was talking to Film Age. He asked about why I went into audio engineering instead of going into the film side.
Mm-hmm.
And explained to him. I was already doing music. I showed a couple of clips of the music. Y'all didn't recognize Alex in that video because he was the one with the dreads.
Yeah.
I'm not pivoting. This is just what we do on this show.
Well,
we just jump back and forth.
I just said that because you were talking about how pivoting from some Film Age asked why you didn't pivot from music to film.
Oh, did I say pivot?
You said pivot. I feel like you did.
I don't remember saying pivot. That's like a word I never use.
Yeah, maybe I just that just popped into my head. That the episode of Friends pops into my head. It lives rent free in my brain, unfortunately.
Yeah, I hope I explained that. Film Age, let me know if I need to further explain the does it hold up criteria. It is more complicated than it has, but I just let me know if that explains what's up. Morgan says into never emergence of videos. Does it hold?
I will say no, just because the sound is always so
the
bad.
Sound quality. Well, no, I'll tell you what makes up for the sound quality. How fucking crazy the crowd is going.
Yeah.
So the crowd is like huge. So them going that crazy, it does make you go, well, damn, let me go find this song because this sounds like shit.
Yeah.
But let me go find this song because this sound like these motherfuckers love that shit. They singing the words and shit. So
yeah, it's a pretty great.
So yeah, we're split. That's why we have We're split on that answer, Morgan. That's why we have a third person every single time we do a Does It Hold Up. We always have to have a third person because if we don't, we
Gotta
don't
have the tiebreaker.
Exactly, we gotta have a tiebreaker.
And it's funny, like if we're talking about the internet videos, one of my favorite is the one that we did on that like local TV show, just because the sound is so good, you know.
I hate that fucking video.
It's not
You
well
hate it
produced
too.
at all. Yeah, I kind of hate it too, but it's my favorite video just because the sound is so good.
Out of those,
yeah. As far as live performances, that's like the sound is the best.
Jesus Christ!
It's like, oh, it feels like we're on Jay Leno or some shit.
Y'all pull that up on your old time. I'm not pulling that one up.
Yeah, nah. Yeah,
yeah. That's what it's called. Yeah, Birmingham Nights.
Birmingham Nights.
So if anybody wants to go look it up, I forgot what it was called till he just put it up there. And that dude was such a terrible host.
He was terrible.
We did okay. So you guys,
so unprofessional.
Phil Mage has a question. Before we get to his question, I do want to point out that Birmingham Nights was a terrible fucking experience because we go to this local studio in Birmingham, Alabama, obviously, and we're supposed to perform. We're gonna like play a song in the middle of the show, play a song at the end of the show to play out the episode, right?
I haven't watched the interview in a really long time.
Fuck that interview. So we get like the first song done, and like had we known that we would basically get cut off at the very end, we would have done like the reverse order of the songs.
Yeah,
we wouldn't have played what we played first, but
yeah, it was a very TRL moment where it's like you're only gonna hear 45 seconds of this song,
if that,
and we're gonna move on to the next thing.
So so we did the show. I mean, we did the first song, and then we're supposed to get interviewed right after that. But they like went over with a fucking puppet. So like
I forgot about that.
So like we ended up we did the first song, we did the interview, but then this puppet came on. And then we were supposed to do the song that would then finish it. And then they would like say, hey, you know, thank you for coming, blah, blah, blah. Very Tonight Show-esque. If you ever seen any late night show, that was what it was supposed to be.
Right.
But we got bumped by a fucking puppet. I've never fucking had that happen to me since. And
it's a bad feeling.
Not ever fucking happen again.
It's not a great feeling.
I swear to God, I'm punching a fucking puppet in the throat if I fucking have to. So somebody's wrist is gonna be very fucking bruised because I'm not. What?
Oh, could you hand me the tequila?
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that shit again. God damn it, it was terrible. And then the guy was a terrible.
We've ever done. I know that which I think you know which one that one was.
The worst television show we ever done?
The worst show, show we ever
done. The one where your guitar went out.
No, remember we were. Well, actually, the worst show we almost did.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was supposed to be some fashion show. No, we were supposed to be playing at the Alabama State Fair.
Yeah,
in Bessemer.
Right. Yeah, but it was just like Alabama State Fair adjacent.
We were supposed to be on the stage. T.I. No, what was it? Chingy or T.I.?
Somebody was Chingy that was there.
Yeah, Chingy was playing on stage. We were supposed to open up for him. Is what this manager lady.
I'll
was
answer Phil
me.
Mage's questions too. We're on it.
We're coming. Yeah, we're coming up there.
We're rolling down memory lane.
Yeah. Calm down, Morgan. We're coming. Phil May said, damn fucking puppets. Yeah, fuck puppets, man. Fuck that goddamn puppet. But yeah, we were supposed to play with Chingy, and then like I didn't get there until late, but Alex got there with everybody else in our band, and they got there, and it was a bunch of old people in a fucking like looking like a funeral home or some shit.
Yeah,
and they wanted us to play in the corner. It was like you're supposed to. There was a visual here earlier.
Yeah, it was weird because like you get to the place where like the festival is happening, but then there's this other just like
parking lot in the back.
And there's a building in the parking lot where it looks like they usually hold PTA meetings or some such shit. Like
or maybe there used to be like an information booth. when the shit was like
yeah, back in the day, this building was used for something else for sure.
It's in the middle, a building in the middle of a parking lot. Anyway, I got there. They were all setting up. They told us where we were going to be at, and I was like, "No, we're leaving. Fuck y'all. Fuck this goofy ass bitch, and we're out of here." Because that lady really fucked us up.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where you're just like, we're every time, like, before you got there, we were just like, we really don't want to do this, but we really need to make this decision as a group because
they know
we
I
can't
would have
just
been
be
pissed
like.
off. They know I would have been pissed off because I had just left. You had just left the wedding. We had just left somebody's wedding.
Yeah, we left one of our friends' wedding from one of our friends from high school.
Was it Benoit?
It was Kim's sister's wedding.
Right.
Which was weirdly right up the street.
Right up the street from the damn show. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Not planned. But anyway.
But yeah, to answer your question, Film Age.
Let's read it first.
Yeah, Film Age said, so Alex, some question. Why did you get into screenwriting? Who are your heroes? A couple of my heroes, I'll answer that first because it's a little easier, I guess. Aaron Sorkin is definitely one of my favorite writers. He's made some pretty bad movies since he's started directing, but West Wing, Studio 60, Social Network is one of my favorite movies.
Anything about Mr. Fincher?
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah. Like when Aaron Sorkin and David Fincher came together, it was like
butt cheeks.
Yeah, it was like butt cheeks. Just
butt
loved
cheeks.
It. It was incredible.
Yo, son.
That was for our podcast listeners.
No, Jesus Christ, man. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
What's happening in
there?
that studio?
Cheeks clapping. They got cheeks clapping. Somebody just saw your imaginary cheeks in their head, and they was just like, "What?" Or they saw David Fincher and Josh Sweeten's fucking cheeks, like just saggy,
slap.
White butt cheeks.
And
just
what? Oh my gosh, that would be the most the least sexy scene in the world if Aaron Sorkin and David Fincher
put it on the Drunkies Awards 2025.
least sexy scene that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when they got together, I was like, they contrasted each other so well. They worked together so well. I was very surprised that they didn't end up making like 4 other movies together.
That's gonna be a category next year for real. Worst sex scene in a movie.
That'd be good.
Worst sex scene, period.
Yeah, worst sex scene.
Worst sex scene in an adapted screenplay. Worst sex scene ever. No.
But to what you call it, I guess, segue. The reason I started screenwriting is just because I first of all, I really love movies. But I guess when I fell in love with storytelling was when I was a kid and our aunt had a compact computer. And it was it's basically a typewriter. But I love the way that the it sounded when I typed on the keyboard. So I would just after a while I would just type because I love the sound.
I used to be in there making beats. Typing. I'm typing.
Woo,
look at me. I'm typing. I'm bright. I'm smart. Get away, I got to fart.
But after a while, like I started writing stories because I also used to just annoy my mom every time she would tuck me into bed when I was a kid. She would try to tell me a bedtime story. It's like, no, I'm going to tell you a story. And it was always terrible. It was always awful.
Alex used to tell stories and they'd be so fucking crazy bad. And then also, but not always were they bad. Like he got better at it. Like we'd be riding down the street and he'd just start telling us something. And we'd be like looking, me and Alex would always be in the back seat and me and my mom would look at each other like, the fuck is this nigga talking about? Did that shit really happen?
Did this dude just did this?
Did this dude just did this? And he'd be talking about like, and Jordan said this. and Matthew, he went up and he slapped him, and it was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
And it
But
was always...
but Miss West, she broke it up, so nobody got in trouble. But then they had to go. They had to go to the principal. They had detention. So then,
and that's funny thing that you say that is because like my stories always had like a hint of truth or
yeah, it
whatever.
had people in it.
Yeah, like there was like people in my life that, and there was like a story that I heard, and I was like, maybe I can make this a little bit better. Like maybe I can make this more interesting. And
it certainly was more.
Spoiler alert: it was never more interesting.
Oh, it was definitely more interesting because it was not anything that actually happened.
Yeah,
but it was like regular shit. It wasn't like a nigga went to space or nothing like that. It was just like, and then he like
he was in outer space.
Yeah, no, and then he was like talking to the old girl, and then he told her, you know what? I don't even really like you. And like, it's like shit that could really happen. But it's like he was writing the worst fucking sitcom you ever seen in your life.
Yeah, the
stuff.
worst. Yeah. But yeah, and then like during that time, like, I mean, we had the compact computer, and I would just start typing. And then after a while, I was like, let me just start writing stories. Just whatever. I remember the first story that I wrote was a horror story. It was like a ghost story. And it was bad.
I wrote our first script. Like, no matter what nobody can say, no matter what, I wrote our first script. Remember that movie that we did with Adam?
Oh yeah, that's right, the ninja movie.
It was like Sting Ninja.
Oh, the ninja. I remember we never finished it, but I remember us. I remember showing Ma a clip of that movie, and she had said something. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she had roasted it pretty much, just like, but also in like a loving mom way, where it's like, oh, I'm proud of what y'all did, but this is terrible.
Yeah, they was laughing at us hard.
I was so sad. I was like devastated.
Didn't even finish that movie.
My baby.
We didn't even finish that movie. That was the first time our producer told us, the executive producer told us, y'all suck.
You suck.
You're fucking terrible. You're never working this town again.
But then, like, yeah, when I went to college, and I wanted to start studying screenwriting, and like I enrolled in a playwriting class because, like, school didn't have screenwriting. And in my first day of class, my playwriting teacher was like, Lee Shackelford, great screenwriter. He used to write for Star Trek. He told me in the first day, I remember he said, I really appreciate you guys being here because most people just signed up for screenwriting. I was like, fuck! I wanted to be in screenwriting, but this is the playwriting class.
So wait, you don't know how to fill out forms, so that's why you ended up in playwriting.
Yeah, I guess I
just didn't know how.
I wasn't savvy with
or you probably didn't go there, or you probably didn't get there early enough. Like sometimes them classes get filled up.
Yeah,
which is probably what happened to everybody else.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what happened. Everybody wanted to do screenwriting, but
it's not available anymore.
I love that I learned writing through playwriting because
it's same shit.
Well,
like I mean structurally,
it's
but the same shit.
It's very like I like that I learned from the outside in, like or inside out, whatever. I learned how to work with like the least amount of resources and work my way out, because like we learned about writing 10-minute plays, which is like short amount of time and short amount of resources, and you have to figure out how to get your story across in that finite amount of time. In that finite amount of time. A film age says, "Whoa, wrote for Trek, OG or NG?"
NG.
Yeah, Next Generation. Yeah, he actually. So he was a staff writer. Like, quick little aside, he was a staff writer for Star Trek Next Generation. He gave me one of his spec scripts that didn't end up being produced or like made into an episode. But it was like
Didn't you have the actual script, like the paper?
Yeah, he gave me the actual
I remember
script.
that.
And because I was a stupid ass 22-year-old, I had no idea where it is anymore. It's it's probably in a landfill somewhere, or Yeah, it's actually probably in my old car that got totaled because it was in the back seat of that car for a really long time. But Mama has a copy. I definitely gave her a copy one year. But
So we definitely don't know where that shit is.
yes, it's definitely it's probably in what you call it, storage facility. But he wrote this.
Yeah, that's right, Phil H. He lost it.
I lost it.
And
it's kind of like
he also got it. He had it, but he lost it. And there's a copy somewhere.
But and it was like it was actually a really great episode, and it explained.
I'm going to find that script.
And it was a great episode, or it was a great script, and it explained why the Klingons look different from the OG to and from the Next Generation. Like he explained why their appearance looks so different.
Just not because of budgetary reasons.
Yeah, right. And they ended up. I feel like they ended up using like a bunch of different parts in that show, especially since the Klingons became such a big part of the show later on. But I was always just like big fan of his writing and a big fan of like everything that he taught me about writing. But to go back to just playwriting, like I learned how to write stuff small and expand upon that, like which I feel like it's it is a great way to learn how to write.
It was. And yes, Film Age, this hurts. It hurts me hearing it. I already knew all this. It hurts.
Yeah. I mean, 20-year-olds, they're stupid and they don't know how to take care of things. And I know that now in my old age.
And he had an abundance of stupid for you at 20.
Yeah, I was a really dumb man. My 20s were fucking terrible.
Terrible.
Or at least as far as my intelligence. I was really bad. You know what?
Morgan just told me he had to get off. Sorry that the viewer, if the viewer count dropped, that's the reason why. But it
actually went up.
It actually went up. So
which is weird.
I don't know what he was doing. Shit, he was fucking up the chat, man. Get out of here, Morgan. Get the fuck out of here.
I do want to talk about since we're here.
I am here. I talked for an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say, damn, you've been here for an hour and 50? I figured somebody else was on here with you.
By myself. Son.
I kind of want to talk about I kind of want to talk about Argyle because I do not want to make a video about it.
You saw it?
I did see it.
Talk about it.
And you saw a trailer.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I said that has the potential to be a good movie. It's probably gonna be a bad movie, but that could be a good movie.
I thought very similarly, more like 70-30. I was like 70, this is going to be a bad movie, but 30%, if they do this right, this could be like Dungeons and Dragons, where it's like the sleeper hit of the year, where everybody is not expecting this movie to be as good as it is.
Not enough good actors in that movie. I mean, in Argyle.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm just saying,
the cast is stacked. We got Bryan Cranston, we got Henry Cavill, your boy from the Tudors.
You got a hodgepodge though, not like Chris Pine.
No, Henry Cavill.
No, I'm talking about in
in Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah,
and Michelle Rodriguez, and then what's his name from Shaolin Fantastic?
Oh yeah.
I don't say the name of the show. The name of the show is Shaolin Fantastic. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
Justice Smith. It's like the most.
That's his name.
Yeah, Justice Smith.
That ain't his
interesting
real name. That ain't his real name.
He's black. His parents.
He's black. He's black
British.
British.
Be wild.
He's black British though.
He's not.
He's not black.
I thought he was British, but he just does an incredible British accent.
He does a terrible English accent. What it is, because I thought he was British when he was on Shaolin Fantastic.
No. Yeah.
You thought I was gonna mess up?
Yeah.
No, it's still Shaolin Fantastic.
Shaolin Fantastic. Yeah, he's a great actor, and like that movie's great. And I was hoping that this was going to be like a sleeper hit where it's surprisingly good, but it's surprising in a different way. I was not prepared for this movie. It's a really bad movie, but it's one of those few movies that's so bad.
Before you continue, answer this real quick.
Film Age Studio said that's a good small work. Sorry.
No, He said, "That's good. Small works." Dude, still have any of those scripts?
You know what? I don't know.
My voice acting classes are coming in so handy.
I don't know, but I should definitely hit him up and see if he can like email me.
Fuck
like,
that. We need him to be on Doesn't Hold Up. Ask him that shit.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Ask him that shit.
Have Lee.
Yeah, ask him that shit after the episode of Doesn't Hold Up is wrapped. But he does. Because that would boom us up a little bit.
What episode will we have him on?
We did a Star Trek episode,
but I feel like First Contact is too well reviewed for us to.
Did we not do it? What did we do for? Why did we cover First? We did it for Star Trek Day.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No, I'm joking.
You know, we could do other Star Trek movies.
Yeah, the other Star Trek movies suck.
That's clearly the best one. I just want to see how well First Contact is rated.
No, he's talking about, do you have any of your 10-minute play scripts?
Oh yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could make that available.
Yeah, see, look, he got to it before me.
There's actually one of my
there's a delay on the
the chat. I actually and Phil said, oh no, LOL, do you still have it? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I don't. It's funny. There's a YouTube video of one of my 10-minute plays. Because there's a YouTube video because I
one Benoit's in.
No. It's a different one. I love
not Chris Benoit. What
his name is?
Chris Benoit, but it's not. It's not
the Chris
Benoit. It's
Benoit.
Not that Chris. Not the. No, he is the Chris Benoit because he's the only one left.
Yeah, he's the only one who's still alive.
So not Chris Benoit, but Chris Benoit.
I had a roommate named Chris Benoit, who was an actor, and he was in a few of my plays. Shout out to Chris. But I had one of my 10-minute plays on YouTube. I had a conservatorship in Atlanta for Time Warner because they were I guess what you call it, fishing. Yeah, fishing. That's the best word. Fishing for playwriters because they had this idea that playwriters would be the best writers to write for Time Warner, their content at the time. So they had this sort of conservatorship where we had this thing where we wrote every single day for 14 days, and had all these different writing competitions.
You never put that down on that. Huh? You understand what I'm saying? I said you never put that down on anything. You need to use that shit.
That's true.
Niggas is gonna be like, what?
I haven't watched it in a long time, but it was
I'm talking
fun.
about the conservative shit.
Yeah. The conservatorship. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The play that we ended up doing because we wrote every single day, and we all knew that we were going to be writing a 10-minute play at the end of it all. And yeah, I wrote a little 10-minute play at the end.
He's also a journalist. He fucking was the editor for the Glendale Community College, which is the community college that's based on, where it's the community college that Community is based on.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, Dan Harmon, the creator of Community and Rick and Morty, or co-creator of Rick and Morty, he went to Glendale Community College.
Yeah, I don't know if he graduated. Actually, I don't want to say that he graduated.
Yeah, he didn't graduate.
Where's the?
He just went there.
He went there a few times.
So yeah, that was definitely a fun experience. Maybe I should put it in the chat, or should I put it in the video description? Yeah. Yeah,
you can put all kind of stuff in the description. People don't read it.
Yeah, nobody reads the video.
No, people who yeah, some people read it. I don't want to mention who reads it because it doesn't really matter. Nobody gives a fuck.
The real ones, the 6 people who are watching right now, they're definitely. But I really want to talk. Before I do that, I want to talk about Argyle for just a second.
No, yeah, go ahead. You're gonna close Argyle. Argyle's gonna probably close us out.
Oh,
We're gonna do some house cleaning after Argyle conversation. But But appreciate y'all for watching. Alex, get back to Argyle.
Yeah, Argyle is terrible. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life because the plot is so terrible.
He's seen The Room.
I've seen The Room
and Rocket Horror Picture Show.
But much like The Room, it's enjoyable. It's like like I would throw it on just to like have fun. It's that bad where it's funny, and I'm so
is it better than
happy.
Keanu?
I haven't watched Keanu. I've
See,
never seen Keanu.
I think that's what. See, I felt like that's what they was doing, which is why I didn't really like. It was like I think this is gonna be a bad movie, but I mean, I think it's gonna be a good movie, but it looks like it's gonna be bad. But like it looks bad, but it has the potential to be really good.
Yeah, right. And there's a lot of caveats. Like while I was watching the movie, and I try not to do this where I'm trying to make a better movie while I'm watching a movie, but there's so many times where the movie pivots, and it's just like
that's why you could
pivot. I was like, you could have a better movie if you go this way, but you decided to go this way, and it's not as good. Man, it's so I just want to talk about like the big twist in the movie because there are a few different twists. Spoilers. There's a few different twists in the movie, and they're all bad. But the biggest, worst pivot or twist in the movie is that the whole premise of the movie is that Bryce Dallas Howard and Sam Rockwell are in this romancing the Stones sort of situation where she's writing a bunch of movies, or she's writing a bunch of books that sort of coincide with real life espionage situations. And Sam Rockwell is like a real spy and comes into her life and is like, oh, you're upsetting the status quo.
Oh, hey, you're upsetting the status quo. Is that how you say? No,
it's pretty close. Yeah, that's good. That's a pretty solid Sam Rockwell. You just need to dance while you do it. Dance.
My ribs are hurting. I can't dance.
And Bryce Dallas, it comes to the point at the end of the movie where you realize that, and her book version of the like when she writes these books about espionage, Henry Cavill is the main character in her books, and his name is Argyle.
Of course he is, right?
Yeah,
she's gonna. Her idea,
and he has the dumbest fucking haircut in the world.
Her idea of beauty is a big, strapping white man with dark hair, tall, dark, and handsome. Actually, that came from Clark Gable, who's black.
Yeah, that is minority erasure, and I will not stand for it. But no, it's very.
I'm sorry. It's out of the 7 people, 4 of them might get what you just said. I don't know. Put it in the comments. Y'all are very intelligent. I'm sorry.
Yeah, put it in the comments. But in the last act, or I guess the third act of the movie, we find out that Bryce Dallas Howard, she's been writing all these books about espionage, but that's because she used to be a spy herself, and her name was Rachel Kyle. Argyle. And when this happened in the theater, a guy behind me, I wish I was watching it with the group of people who were behind me, because they totally got this movie as far as how terrible it was. The group behind me were like loving it the whole time, and one guy said, "Yes!" When they said Argyle, he literally shouted out loud, and I was,
because he was probably thinking, "This bitch is Argyle."
Right.
That's what he was thinking the whole time till that moment happened.
It's like, I bet she's Argyle. Yeah.
He said, "This shit is so garbage. I bet you this bitch is Argyle."
I bet this bitch is Argyle.
I bet you this bitch Argyle.
It's so insane. And on top of that, like they said that she's the real Argyle, and Sam Rockwell's character was just
Phil
like,
H saw it too. He said, "Yeah, I couldn't process that scene."
It was insane. It literally broke my brain and made me just start laughing hysterically.
I don't think I would have laughed at that, but I don't have, obviously I had the setup.
Mm.
I wasn't there, so I can't say what I would have or wouldn't have laughed at. But
Are you a fan of do you like bad movies? Because we did
I saw Charlie's Angels 1, 2, and maybe if there was a third one, I saw that too.
well, like we watched Timmy and the T-Rex.
Timmy and the T-Rex.
Is that
that's a different fucking kind of bad movie. Timmy and the T-Rex is one of the worst fucking movies in the world. You know why Tammy and the T-Rex is fun to watch? Not because it's fun to watch. It's because, if you've never seen Tammy and the T-Rex, for me, the first time I saw it, I never knew all the shit. Okay, so it's on Peacock, right?
Yeah, it's probably still on Peacock.
I'm just saying, it's a Universal. It's a Universal Studio. It's only going to be on Peacock. It's a Universal Studios product.
Yeah, Universal Studios inexplicably bought it, and it's now on Peacock.
No, I think they're the ones.
That was an independent movie.
Yeah, but I think they're the ones who distributed it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Let us know if we're wrong, or if I'm wrong. I guess I'm the only one who's saying that.
Film Age said, "Bro, in the post-credit scene that made me hit the SpongeBob." I'm gonna head out. Fair enough. I'll talk more about Argyle.
What was I saying?
You were talking about Timmy and the T-Rex and your first time seeing that one.
It just was ridiculous, y'all. The names are spelled wrong in the description. Niggas is credited for the wrong parts in the description. Niggas is Denise Richards playing. She plays Tammy, but Denise Richards playing
fucked up what's going
George and shit. What? The professor was Paul Walker, but he was not the professor. Paul Walker was a child.
Guys, go check out our Does It Hold Up episode of Timmy and the T-Rex if you haven't seen it. It's
again, shout out to whoever is watched or is watching the Does It Hold Up episode of Harlem Nights. Y'all have gotten that to the highest that any video has gotten in less than 24 hours. Really fucking appreciate y'all. All you new subs, all you new viewers, thank you so much. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going full steam. I like my sugar with coffee and cream, and I can't get it unless we get to 2,000 subscribers. Film Age said, yeah, Tammy and the T-Rex is so insane. Laugh out loud. Man, most ridiculous movie I think I've ever seen in my life, but you probably saw one more ridiculous today, Argyle.
Yeah. Argyle was insane. There's so many things wrong with
Film Age. So you walked out, Film Age. Go continue.
No, it seemed like he wanted to walk out in that moment. Film Age, let us know if you walked out, because there were several moments in this movie where I was like, you know what, I'll leave, because I have a movie pass, so I can see 3 movies a week for free. I pay $20 a month and I can see 3 movies a week. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I'll chalk this up to the game. I don't need to see this movie. But halfway through the movie, it entranced me by how bad it was. I was infixed. I was so into it as far as how bad it was. There's so many movies that have done certain things better. There's so many actors who so much like Bryan Cranston, Henry Cavill, Sam Rockwell. I love their performances.
We all got IMDb. You love this movie. You just don't want to say you love this movie. But look, check it out.
No.
Hold on. Let me give you some comps.
Hold on.
Let me give you some comps. Is it as good or bad? All you have to do. This is a good game, y'all. This is a good game. Maybe we'll do this on the Drunk Bantha podcast. Worse or better? So
worse or better?
Yeah, I'm gonna name a movie, and you'll tell me if it's worse or better than Argyle.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm
ready.
I'm ready.
If y'all want to play the game too, you can name a movie, and then Alex will say if it's worse or is better than Argyle.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready for this game.
How about Spy Kids?
Worse.
It's worse than Spy Kids.
It's worse. It's the worst movie, but also like
Spy
I
Kids.
enjoy it more because of how bad it is.
Okay, we might have to rewatch Spy Kids. I don't think
It's on the doesn't hold up.
I don't think you
you haven't
remember how
watched it
bad.
in a long time.
I don't think you remember how bad that was. How about this? Worse or better? Dudley Do Right.
Ooh, that's a good one. Probably better. Probably better.
Okay,
by a hair.
Oh, we getting in it. Okay, no,
By a very-
look,
by
there's
a
nothing
hair.
that's better or worse than that by a hair. No. It
Well,
is all
we
the way.
got some comments. Nine said, "Damn, worse than Spy Kids." Filmage says Spy Kids is solid.
So we're split.
We're
We
split.
got.
I haven't watched Spy Kids in a really long time, and my memory makes me think that movie was good. I remember seeing that 3 times in the theaters, but it's probably not good.
And y'all keep spelling worse wrong. It's worst. No, I'm joking.
Remember?
Wait a minute.
What's another movie that's probably worse than Argyle?
Oh no, yeah, I was reading the comments. See, you got me reading comments. I'm getting distracted.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, worse than Argyle. Was let's see. Ooh, Con Air. Worse
Air
or better?
Con Air they're on the same exact tier where they're just like.
First of all, you
What?
being
No,
mad
actually,
disrespectful to Con Air.
No.
I'm gonna have to get
Actually,
up out of this. I'm gonna knock this whole goddamn set over.
Actually, I'm gonna have to go back because I enjoy them both in the same way, but just because Argyle is so bad, like I can laugh at all the terrible moments, but there are some genuinely good moments in Con Air. I will say Con Air is better. Con Air is way better.
That was a long look. That shouldn't have took you that long. Because I think you really because I love Con Air. And so you must. This must look. You were.
It's recency bias.
You were all over the place so far. So let me go to something else. Worse is it worse or better than Charlie's Angels?
Man, I honestly can't remember anything about Charlie's Angels, but I will say that this is worse than Charlie's Angels.
Okay. Sean Smith. Sean says Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch. Ooh.
Is it worse or better than Sucker Punch?
Okay, real quick story time.
No.
Real quick story time.
Man, we don't need a story time. First, tell us first, then give us the story time.
Okay. First, I'll say that
or better, nigga.
It is.
You wanted to tell a story so he can have time to figure it out.
No. Yeah, I really did.
See, we ain't playing them games over here.
I don't know yet.
Tell your fucking story first, then.
I will say that it is. Oh wait, what did I say?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Tell the story.
I'm trying to buy time.
I know.
I will say that it is, as far as a movie, it is a better movie than Sucker Punch because. Yeah, it's just a better movie. Sucker Punch is insane.
So it's better than Sucker Punch.
Yeah,
man, we are all over the place so far, dog. This shit is wild. This is a great game. This is a great game to play. We're playing it. We're way too late in the goddamn chat the live to be doing this. But we just gonna keep going. Hold on, because we don't actually have anything to do. Look.
What did he say? 9 Nerd Yard said, on the level of spy movies, what about Seth Rogen's The Interview? Interesting.
Is it better or worse?
That's an
than
interesting
the interview?
place to put in the spy movies. It's definitely a spy movie in that way.
Answer the fucking question. Is it better? This is a game. This is a game.
I already answered.
No, better. Is it better or worse than The Interview?
I'm evaluating The Interview in my brain.
I like this. I'm hosting a game show right now.
You know what?
It's Baby Billy's Bible Bunkles.
It's not as good as The Interview. The Interview, I do feel like has some really genuinely funny moments in that movie. This is only funny because it's so bad.
All right. Is it better or is it worse?
The Interview gave us.
Is the interview better or worse?
The Interview gave us.
Is the interview better or worse?
It's better.
Okay.
Yeah, the interview gave us they hate us because they ain't us.
No, we've been saying that since 2001, 99.
But still, it made it popular. It's like Rolling
It
Stones.
brought
They
it back.
made
No, they brought it back.
yeah.
That's like putting on bell bottoms though.
Yeah,
like nigga, it's been out.
Rolling Stones. They made "Give Me Shelter" and popular.
Like niggas
want
gonna be like, oh, I wore
already.
Niggas
good.
say, oh, I brought flip flops back. No, nigga, Jesus had flip flops.
Jesus.
Moses had flip flops.
Jesus was the original Birkenstocks.
No, he wasn't the original because he was 2,000 years behind.
He's
goddamn Abraham had
model. Yeah,
Abraham had them first moccasins. He like Nike. He like Phil Knight.
he's like what?
Phil Knight.
Phil Knight. Okay. Yeah.
Abraham. He had the flip flops first.
Yeah. That's true. I really want you to make your sports podcast.
Why? Because so I can talk about Jesus having the fucking first Jordans. Like, what are you talking about?
9 said, I like Sucker Punch because I'm a card member of in the church.
Read it right here. You're reading the small one.
No, I'm reading this one. Yeah, I'm just drunk. I like Sucker Punch because I'm a card member in a church of Zack Snyder.
That
seems like a very sad existence.
I was about to actually what I was gonna say, man, you gotta be careful with these directors and being a part of the church because a lot of them involve children and weird things.
Yeah.
So just
you don't want to be a member of the Bryan Singer Church of
the Bryan Singer Church of Christ is a very weird place to be. I'm just trying to tell y'all right now. You know what? When this goes back to private on members mode, I'm going deep dive into all of these people.
Yeah, it's gonna be
because I love documentaries and we got to do more documentary stuff.
But
but go ahead.
I will say real quick, Zack Snyder, he is in a very specific school of cinematography that I really, really love. There's this film company called Propaganda Films, where it's like David Fincher, Zack Snyder, Michael Bay, Guillermo del Toro. They all had this like commercial production studio where they just like make commercials, and that's kind of how they made their bones. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I love all of their like cinematography so much. Like they have a really great way of creating these stories that that are able to convey a lot of information in a short period of time. And I think that has a lot to do with them just like developing these high concept commercials. And I love Zack Snyder for that reason. He's
concept commercial. That's how you end up with a goddamn mountain climber jumping around, dodging wolves and shit, and seeing mountain goats. And then
talking about the Draymond commercial.
And then he's in a fucking Range Rover or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
High concept commercial. I don't need. That's the last place I need high concept. This is a fucking Tide commercial.
But that's the shit that like kind of works. Like Michael Bay.
I do not need a fucking slow mo of fucking anything in a commercial.
and
that's why when you see the Bounty commercial, the motherfucker go poo, ooh, and
there's some comments.
I need to do, I'm giving slow motion classes every Thursday and Friday between 6 and 9 p.m.
Sean Smith, he said to 9 yards, I heard Sucker Punch, but I think I am the only person who like Southland Tales.
I've never Southland Tales.
I've never seen Southland Tales. I've always been.
It's not VeggieTales. It's not like VeggieTales, is what I'm saying.
It's from what I've heard, it's not like VeggieTales. No.
Is it like Black Mirror?
I've never seen it. It's got like
haven't seen it. Don't know.
It's got The Rock and Stifler, but I've never seen that movie. What about Netflix's movie Red Notice?
Well, Phil H said Southland is awesome.
Oh, okay.
Let's get to Nine's question here. So, what's your favorite spy movie, Bill and Alex? Don't know if you already said that yet this stream. Oh, so you're one of the people who keep ducking in and out. No,
favorite spy movie?
Favorite spy movie. I know. See, he don't know yet. I don't. So he threw it to me first. You know what I'm saying?
I have mine, but I'm just curious.
Well, let's just name some spy movies first, right?
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The greatest, obviously.
This nigga right here. God damn it. You
Best
got
ever made.
Blonde. Was it Leak? What's a Blonde?
Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde was a great one.
That's a good one. You got see, I almost said John Wick. John Wick is not a spy movie.
It's not a spy movie.
Gun porn though. It is gun porn.
The Americans is a good Munich. Munich is a really great, like, it's low-key a spy movie.
Low-key spy movie. Mission Impossible is a Mission Impossible is a spy movie.
Yeah.
So we gotta put and then movie. 007, Double O.
Of course, the James Bond. Yeah.
Ooh, Austin Powers is a
yes.
Austin Powers,
one of the smartest comedies. Man, I'm gonna make it.
Does it hold up?
Does it hold up?
It's coming season 2.
Yeah, that might be season 3. we have so many videos recorded. Yeah, it'll be the fall season 2.
Man, damn. I'm just thinking more spy movies so I can have, I can't say a spy movie and then then later on when I am working later.
We did love the Mr. and Mrs. Smith TV show.
It's a TV show, nigga. Quit changing the subject so I can think.
I'm giving you time to think.
No, I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah.
God damn.
Is my
audio wise, Alex, is terrible for me to think. Just to sit and think.
I was about to vamp, but if that's gonna fuck up your
I don't no vamping. Listen, there'd be no vamping on the making of this.
No vamping.
We do that on Drunken Bantha's podcast, which is every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. But I will say vamping here.
I'm gonna say Americans.
This is Bill's Rogers neighborhood.
I will say The Americans is my favorite spy show.
Nigga, stop it. You're making this complicated. You're making it hard to actually think. You're saying TV shows. That's not what we're talking.
I'm giving you time to think.
No, you're not. You're messing it up. I'm listening to you while you think. Name spy shows. Name spy movies. I'm saying
spy movies.
Undercover Brother, yo, like yes.
Undercover Brother is a great one. Yes.
Yes.
Black Dynamite in that same.
Black Dynamite. Yeah. See, keep them coming. See,
Spy Hard. Not Liam Neeson. Sorry, it was Leslie Nielsen. It's a similar.
Taken is it Taken's not a spy movie. He used to be a spy, but that's not a spy movie.
Yeah.
Damn,
that's a good used to be a spy movie.
Damn, who else was a spy?
Nine said I love The Americans.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
It's a great show.
You guys are not being helpful with the TV shows.
What's another spy movie? The spies that
Black Klansman
spies like us with Oh no, yeah, that's a good
I didn't say that. Nine said it. Black Klansman.
Nine's smarter than us.
Nine's being way more helpful than you are with these goddamn TV shows. God damn.
Spies Like Us with
Spies
Dan
Like Us.
Aykroyd and Chevy.
Oh
Chevy Chase. Yeah. You seen that one?
Man, that's old. Yeah, Spies Like Us is a good
Spies Like Us.
Damn, nigga, how old are you? No, I'm joking. Born Identity. Okay, Born Identity might be one of them.
Born Identity is incredible.
It might be one of my favorite out of the ones that we just named. That's sticking out.
Born Supremacy, I still feel like is a better movie, but I have to watch them all together.
Born Supremacy is a great movie.
It's an incredible movie.
I know I made a face that I didn't like what you said, but
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, damn, you hated that movie so much?
No, man, this fucking dog hair keeps getting in my mouth. It's so annoying. I hope it's darker.
What's another? Kingsman is another spy movie. I've never seen that one, but people really like Kingsman.
It's because people like stuff.
People like stuff. That is true.
I don't like stuff.
People do like stuff.
I like things.
Born Identity. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Let me see. The ones that we've gone over so far.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Hold on. What about that spy movie? Man, with Eddie Murphy and Luke Wilson.
We talked about this one with our podcast episode. I Spy.
Boy, stop.
Oh man,
that might hold up.
That's gonna go on. Doesn't hold up for sure.
That might be the one for me.
I Spy.
I Spy was a.
I remember like maybe 20% of I Spy. Like I remember a couple of jokes.
You know what I really remember about I Spy? The last scene where like they get into that little jet or whatever, and it's like they're trying to like. I don't want to spoil it. I Spy is a great movie. Go check out I Spy.
Oh my god, the rating for this is so bad. This
Smart
definitely doesn't hold up.
Get Smart is a great spy movie. I mean, it's a funny spy movie. Not great.
Get Smart's pretty good. Yeah,
I said not great.
I love my Annie Hathaways. I watch Annie Hathaways and anything.
I said it's not great. I didn't say it wasn't good. I said it's funny. It's good funny.
Annie Hathaways. 15% on.
God damn.
15% on credit. With a critics rating. 33% audience score.
Jesus Christ! When I looked down, I looked down and I saw this shit right here, y'all. I looked down and I saw this shit right here. I was like, God damn!
Turned to Mr. Poopy Pants.
But that shit hurt my fucking. I got an issue right here, y'all. My shoulder is pinching down into my rib cage. But
to answer Nine's question, Inception is not a spy movie.
No, it's just an invasion of fucking privacy.
That's a heist movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's straight up a heist movie.
Mm-hmm.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. I've never seen that movie. I really, really wanted.
I thought that was a like a tongue twister, a mouth exercise.
Two things can be true.
Tinker Tailor Soldier
Spy.
What in the absolute fuck is that?
No,
I know what my favorite spy movie is. I know what my favorite spy movie is now.
Okay. What's your favorite?
Enemy of the State is a good one.
Yes! Ooh, it's so funny.
Sean Smith. No, that's not what I was saying is my
two.
favorite. I wasn't saying that was my favorite.
Oh, no.
I'm just reading the comments.
Oh, shit. Oh, they came in the comments?
Yeah, Sean Smith said,
oh, man.
Enemy of the State.
What's up, Sean?
That's one of my favorites. I will say that's one of my favorites.
It's great.
But I've been saving one. I've been saving one because ain't nobody said
number one.
My favorite one. My favorite one is True Lies.
Ooh, yeah.
True Lies is the best spy movie of all
time. It's another
time.
Doesn't hold up.
Of all time.
It's on the list. Yeah.
It's the best spy movie of all the time.
It's a great spy movie. So nonsensical and crazy.
Manchurian Candidates is a good movie.
I've never seen,
but True Lies is the best spy movie.
This is a safe place. I've never seen Manchurian Candidate. Either one of them. I haven't seen the Denzel one or the.
Goddamn, nigga, you was whack.
I mean, right?
You just whack as hell.
Did you like it?
The first one, no. The second one,
both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen both, man. You know how I get down, man. I get down. Y'all niggas be out here. Oh, I didn't like this and then you ain't even did no research. Go on, goddamn.
I get around.
Not anymore.
Round and round, round and round.
It's bad. Look.
Movies. As far as movies.
Oh yeah, movies.
I watch a lot of movies. Yeah.
Back when I had premium cable channels, just change it to something.
I feel bad because
how do they decide programming on fucking like premium like movie channels? Because it's like it just be random shit playing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they decide that shit? I'm gonna look into that. That'll
yeah,
be next
actually,
week,
that's a good
next
point,
Tuesday.
because that's a good point, because like they always have like so much random shit going on.
That'd be Mission Impossible, then Uncle Buck.
Yeah, it's Mission Impossible 4, and then
then Die Hard. Then you see Die Hard 2. So you think, oh, okay, they got a little theme going. And then you see Sleepless in Seattle. And you're like, wait a minute. How the fuck do all these movies work together? It don't make sense to me. Like, I don't know.
It's got to be some sort of like algorithm as far as like
I'll be thinking about the wrong shit.
Thinking about the wrong things.
The wrong things. You worrying about the wrong thing. The wrong thing.
Says True Lies is solid.
Yeah, I put
I'm gonna say a boring my favorite espionage movie, and then we can just, I guess, move on and close out.
Tenet is
Tenet
a solid one.
Tenet's a good spy movie.
Real good one. Great one.
Yeah. The American.
What happened to the cable connections, my man? What cable connection? Is that what it says? Cable.
What happened to the cable? What happened to the cable curations?
Hold on, it's so small for us. Cable curations, man. I don't know what cable curations is.
Yeah, I have
to Google that. I don't know what happened to them.
We'll get back to you next week.
They broke up, and they broke up. They never get back together. Why did that get so small?
The American is my favorite. What you call it?
Your favorite espionage movie? We're not talking about. Is it espionage, or are we just talking about spy? I don't know.
Spy movie, espionage movie, whatever. But that's also a movie that literally 12 people have watched. So I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go into like details of how much I watched, how much I love that movie. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
And it's good.
And one of the things that I love so much about Mr. and Mrs. Smith is that it reminded me a lot of The American, as far as like the mundanity of being a spy. Like, it's not like this super high octane fun thing that the Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie movie makes it out to be. It's just like it's just like it's boring for the most part.
He answered our question. Film Age did. What happened to cable curations, man? Grouping of movies with themes. I don't know. I still don't know what you're talking about. But it's not that I don't know what you're talking about. It's mostly that we are drinking and smoking lots of weed. So you got to understand, I'm about to roll another blunt. No, I mean, what you got to understand is that I may not know what you're talking about because of my fault. Not that you're explaining it terribly. I just don't know what the fuck you're talking about because I'm inebriated mostly.
Yeah, I'm pretty drunk.
Mostly. But what was I about to say? What was you about to say? I was about to say something, man. Something that was important. What was you just talking about?
Movies?
No, man. What was you just talking about?
I really don't know.
Damn. Hold on. Can
I? Yeah, this is great content. While we're sitting here, I guess about the Drunkies, February 10th.
We were talking about espionage movies, but you never said your favorite one. But
no, I said my favorite is American.
That's a TV. That's a
no,
TV
it's a movie. It's
America.
The American, with George Clooney, where he's a spy.
I don't remember that one. I remember Michael.
Nobody's seen that. That's why I made it really short and quick, because like nobody's seen this movie.
I remember.
One's gonna want.
I remember Michael Clayton.
Michael Clayton was good. Yeah,
it needs to be a Michael Clayton too.
It's in that era where
should be a Michael Clayton too. It should be one now. He still look great.
Michael Clayton 2 is Andor. This is the guy who made Michael Clayton.
Yeah, but no, it ain't. That's Star Wars. Shut up. Shut up. Andor
No,
ain't got nothing on Michael Clayton. Michael Clayton have Andor like twisted up. He have him a triple agent. He was a double agent. He had him being a triple agent.
Michael Clayton's pretty good. Like I
Michael
didn't,
Clayton dope.
I did
It's not a spy movie though.
No, it's not. I didn't like the movie at first. But
Because you hate women. No, I'm joking. I don't even know if there are women in that movie.
Yeah, I don't think that movie passes the Bechdel test. Honestly, I don't think so.
You don't think
I
there's
feel
women in
like
it?
we got some quotes or chat quotes. That's what's going on here. Filmage Studios says
The American, that's a deep pull. Him making a silencer with washers, with washers. It's amazing cinema.
yeah, honestly,
amazing cinema.
I've seen so many
this damn thing.
I've seen so many YouTube channels that have said that the Americans, I feel like even the Community has said that like Americans is like the best show on television, but no one's gonna
Americans. The Americans?
The Americans.
Well, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Americans. That's what he's talking about. The American. He's talking about the American.
No.
The American.
Oh no, yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. The American. He's talking about what you're talking about.
What I'm talking about.
But yeah. What was I about to say? Damn, I was hoping all that shit would help me remember what I was about to say. But it didn't. So
oh well.
Like this weekend is Rocky weekend, not Rocky and Uncle Buck. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know how they do that. How do they program that shit? Like Rocky and then Uncle Buck. Like, come on, man. That don't make sense to me. But I am just kind of jealous that I don't got cable no more like that. I got YouTube TV because I love YouTube. YouTube. We are on YouTube channel. If you're watching this right now on YouTube, go and subscribe right there at the bottom. Like, we really appreciate y'all. Every single one of you who has been hanging out with us tonight. You're the big reason that we do this. You're a big reason what keeps us going. It is so much easier to keep doing this, knowing that y'all are out there really enjoying what we're doing, really appreciating what we're doing, because we want to keep bringing you more and better content every single week. You know what I'm saying? We try to do it. The drunk reviews and the analysis videos, those try to come out once a month, twice a month, you know, and we do every other Monday, the Does It Hold Up show. And every single Monday, we do the Drunk Banthas podcast. And every Tuesday, you can catch me here, 8 p.m. Pacific time, and watch me talk just like this with you every single Tuesday. Like I said, this is usually done on members only, but the members only is down for a little bit till we can get it back up and get some more things for you guys. But for the time being, this will be every Tuesday for everybody, and then it'll go back to the members only after that. But it's Black History Month, so we just letting it be free for everybody during Black History Month. All the Does It Hold Up episodes are coming out this month in February, come out every Monday because it's Black History Month, baby. We want y'all to have constant content and keep giving you them black movies.
The month is too short.
The month is too short, so we're giving it all to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got a lot of great episodes of Does It Hold Up coming out soon. And like with Nine, who's been very active in the chat. We got an episode with him where we're talking about Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the last episode of the month. But it's a super fun episode. You guys should check it out.
Yep. And also got an episode of Blank Man coming up next Monday.
Blank Man. Yeah, that's next week.
And like I said earlier, you can check out the Does It Hold Up episode of Harlem Nights. Does It Hold Up? Hey, look, that's the reason these are on there, man. They do not have good ratings on YouTube. I mean, on anything. They have bad ratings. Everybody hates it. But what you got to do now, you got to revisit it, and you got to see what we think, what's going to happen. Rachel V, she says, you guys are awesome. Thanks for the amazing work. Hey, thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate, man. Y'all have no idea how much we appreciate each and every single one of y'all, man. Especially day one, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all really keep us going, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't think I can say it enough.
Yeah, and like all of you guys who have followed us from the beginning, like we really appreciate it.
Next year this time, we're at the Super Bowl. Y'all like and subscribe. Share this shit. Like and subscribe. Tell your grandma
to the Super Bowl.
No, we're gonna be at Radio Row. We're gonna be the press. We'll do Radio Row. It'll be amazing. We'll interview all types of people. Look, I'm trying to tell you. Look, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Radio Row. Now I said, why won't YouTube let you take my money? Like I said, it's down for just a little bit. It'll be back up. Y'all can join up. It's 99 cents a month, but right now it's down.
Eventually,
it'll be back up soon. We'll probably just keep it down for the month of February for Black History Month. Give y'all that Black History Month content. Give you that Black History Month free content.
We got a lot of
not by design, but just conveniently happened in that way. Seriously, man, really appreciate y'all. I'm really glad y'all want to give us money. We will make that available to you very shortly. Trust me.
Yeah, we got a lot of content coming out this month with the Black History Month. We got a lot of really great Does It Hold Up episodes coming out. And if not you're related to Black History Month, we got Aquaman video coming out soon.
Yeah, but also we're covering Halo coming up.
Yeah. Also not Black History Month.
This month? Not this month.
I think it comes out Thursday. Yeah.
This coming up Thursday. So we will talk about it on Monday.
Yeah.
This Monday.
Begrudgingly.
Well, hopefully this season is great. Hopefully this season is better, you know what I'm saying? Better budget, bigger budget, even though it was the biggest budget ever for a television show, I believe.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's $250 fucking million on a television show, y'all. Y'all have no goddamn idea how much. Look, anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a lot about that. We're going to be talking about True Detective. Man, get your popcorn ready because it's going down. Orville butter, baby.
9 said, I like my content like I like my blacks free. Really great.
I love the blacks.
Happy Black History Month.
The blacks.
It's perfect. I was about to do like a side off thing, but that's not a thing. That's not what this is.
Oh no, we do sign offs here. You haven't been here.
No, you haven't been here.
You don't know what we do.
You do a sign off.
This is what we do.
That's not my thing.
But I leave everybody with a little something, you know what I'm saying? I never do that. I never leave anybody with anything. But if you learned something here today, you're welcome. If you didn't learn anything and you just had fun, you're welcome. I had a lot of fun. I didn't think I'd be on this long, but I'll be here next week, Tuesday. You can check us out on all the things that we already mentioned. I really fucking appreciate every single one of y'all. This has been too much fun. I love you. We'll be seeing you. Good night.